Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Hey guys, welcome. I am live in Roswell, New Mexico, and we're looking for UFOs tonight. So you will be following us tonight as we look for UFOs or whatever flies in the skies. Could it be our government? I don't know where that came from. Hey guys, how's it going? So now that we got all the people out of the way that we got all of us UFO watchers, I got rid of the people that aren't into UFOs and stuff, that believe all this other stuff that goes on, that just obeys. Yes, I just do what I'm told. I just do what I'm told. I was told to do this, and that's what I'm doing. I can't think for myself. I can't think for myself. I don't have a consciousness anymore. Yeah, I heard it's bad for you, and I read all about it. I read, some nasty stuff. I would never put that stuff in my arm. And 10 minutes later, they're putting it in their arm. I'm like, whoa, what was all that earlier? For the last how many years you were against anything like that? Now all of a sudden, just out of blue, you did a little research, and this time, what research you found, it leaned your way, the way you wanted it to go, so you could get that, to make it okay. So you'd stop being picked on by the rest of everybody else, because they're picking on me because I won't get it. They won't leave me alone. It's time to grow some balls and stand up. Being all serious now, that I was just fucking around before, with a little truth in there. But in all seriousness, you guys better balls up, because they are coming for our kids. You know just as well as I do that the giggles, that thing they're wanting to get in the arms, the giggles, kids under 12 can't get it right now. But they're working on it, and they're just playing around. They're just playing with the public. Yeah, we want to do a little bit more testing. We just do a little bit more testing to make y'all feel a little bit more comfortable. And then when they roll it out, if we haven't stood up as a nation in time to save these kids, we're all to blame. Every one of us. They're coming for our kids. And that better sink in. You can see it coming. They're going to pass the Giggles Jr. They are going to pass the Giggles Jr. soon. So it's just a little bit of I hate to wait. I don't like to start streams out that way, but sometimes when something is bothering me, I just gotta get off my chest, before we dive into what the other stuff. Um, they're eventually going to be coming after all of us on ungiggled. So that's why I titled that we need to start. We need to start setting up ungiggled communities, because we're going to need to be there for each other. People are losing their jobs. They're walking out, and I don't blame them. I would walk out too. I walk right off. I don't give a shit how long I've been there, because they're not getting this giggles in my arm. DNA changer. So, and you boys and girls out there that don't believe, they won't even, the giggles doesn't even have an insert. If you talk to your local pharmacist, which I have, and I've asked for the insert for that, and they won't show me because they don't have one. Matter of fact, the pharmacist actually came to talk to me personally, and he said, "We don't have one." And I'm like, by law, don't you have to have one in order to start putting the giggles in people's arms? Don't you have to know what the fuck is in there? And he's like, normally, yeah. But since this is experimental, you don't have to. I got it. I'm just fine. I got it. There was no problems. So I don't have a problem giving it to anybody else because I'm fine and I got it. Oh, Rick, Pat, don't you want to be happy? I am going to put the invite out there because I asked Rick to come on today or tonight. So I asked and Sharky, you're more than welcome to come on. I also asked David to come on tonight, so hopefully we'll see him. I will do a shout out, dearest Dawn. Love you. Nice to see you here. Of course, Sharky, Doc Michael was here earlier, and thank you for the information, Doc Michael. I did read it and look over it, but I'm more talking about communities completely ungiggled communities, to where you're going to have to live together. You're going to have to help each other out, because no, I see it this way. I see it as people, kind of like a utopia, sort of. Is that the right word? I don't know. For one set of people do the garden because that's what they enjoy. Another set of people do building because they enjoy that. Another set of people do plumbing. So we get all these different I almost keep saying it. All these ungiggled together, and we can start building our own communities because we're going to be shut out of the that community, the community we're in right now. We're going to be ousted. And so you just have to love the people that you talk to about any of this stuff, just to try to wake them up a little bit, and ask them why they do it. And they always say, I was told to do it. You know, how that's no excuse to me. That's no excuse to me. I was told to do it. Let's welcome Sharky, as always, my one of my favorite uh, brothers. Love you very much, my man.
Love you too, brother.
So how you doing?
I, making it. I'm gonna go to town tomorrow. I've been putting off all week, um, but whatnot, and I'm gonna just hit two stores like Atwoods, which is the big country store. It's like a cowboy store. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can hear something, but it's in my headphones. I think it's a really good connection. So anyhow, yeah, there's this cowboy store that's got all kinds of stuff. They sell whatever, you want to get there, for Arkansas. But I'm going to go in there. I think I'm going to pick up some canned goods there. And, of course, I need air conditioning filters for the house and stuff like that. But then I'm going to run over to Brookshire's, and I'm all out of meat here. I'm just going to pick up a bunch of meat and probably some more canned goods and stuff and rice and crap and, try to stock it back up again. It's not looking too good. Over the last few weeks, I've been watching stuff with the truckers in the United States, and just things people talk about, and it just gets weirder and weirder by the day. And of course, every time I go up to the stores over the last few months, the prices have went up on this and went up on that, and even like we've all seen, and then it got to where like one of the other times I went, a couple times back, it was the prices. I think I told you of like powders and stuff that little seasonings you would use to mix together with the actual stuff has went up, and it's like $2.75 from $1.25 or something, and just draining every little bit of what you got to try to home cook.
Right.
Because I don't eat out. I mean, I would love to have a freaking pizza. Give me an unhealthy pizza from anywhere. I don't give a crap where it's. I've not had one of them things in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, since Jen come down, when Jen come down a couple of years back, we went out to Pizza Hut 2 days in a row, and that's the last time I've had any actual fast food, pretty much, other than Dad two birthdays ago brought me, he's like, hey, I'm coming over and I'm going to McDonald's. Like, what do you want? I'm like, well, I've already ate some breakfast. I don't know, just get me just a regular cheeseburger.
Yeah.
State of the meal cheeseburger. Now I could only eat like 3/4 of that, and I gave the rest to the dog because it was just, my body's just like, But I do crave those things. I crave the way it used to be. I craved the way I used to be able to eat those things, but that was, that was on a different spectrum of this swirly thing that we're on.
Right.
Here, I mean, that was back over here, and now I'm over here, and it's just like that the food was pretty good over there.
Yeah.
It was still kind of screwed up, but the food was pretty good.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know. We got Rick waiting in the wings, and we're gonna bring him whenever you're done. We'll bring him in with us. So
okay, yeah. I'm just joining in. I don't.
Okay.
So
we're gonna.
yeah, that's cool.
Do you mind if I bring him in with us?
No, not at all. No, just bring him on in. More the merrier,
Okay,
you know.
I'm
Hello.
gonna.
Hey,
Rick,
Rick.
how's
What's
it
happening,
going?
people?
Welcome, JW.
Good, good, good.
JW.
How's
Hey,
I
JW.
ran into. I'm in a hotel room right now.
Hey, all
Um,
right.
had a shower. I had a shower. Um,
Awesome.
I ran into an old friend of mine, and he blessed me, man, with gas, food, and a place to take a shower, dude. A place to sleep, but he's passed out right now on the bed. Now check this out. This dude thinks that all of us unvaccinated people are gonna die from his shedding. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, dude, you got it the other way around, man. People are dying from the giggles.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you
Right,
for
Maybe,
staying
right
out
yeah.
of
back.
it.
I realized it after I said it. Yeah, but he says he heard that from somebody, and I said, yeah. Well, they call that shedding, and I said, no, dude, that ain't gonna happen. I said, you watch too many movies. I said, there's
Yeah.
no way that you're going to produce toxins that you breathe out that's going to hurt us. I just thought it was outrageous. But
Yeah.
on the other end, like the spiritual end on how I've been going, I've been getting signs left and right from I believe our Father. It's weird. When I recycle cans, right? And now when I crush these cans, I think of me crushing that, or Jesus crushing the head of the devil when I crush these cans, because it says, when he was crucified, he crushed the head of the snake.
Mm.
So, all right, look, I'm gonna take you out to my car because I got a little story here. Now, after a while of me doing this, right, of me thinking like that, because there's a couple of songs too that talk about crushing the head of the devil. All right, hold on, I just blacked out there, dude. What happened? Are we still
Hey,
live?
David. Yeah, we're
Oh, you're
still.
totally.
We're still live, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, all right, all right. Now, so I'll get back to where I was. So after a while of me thinking that way, and um, God sent me a sign, man. Listen, I did tree work my whole life, and I've never seen nothing like this. Now I know it's a vine, but I never seen nothing ever grow like this, man. Look at this thing. It is literally, it looks like a snake, man. It's even got a tail. See that? Without its head on. This is a vine, dude, and it looks like it doesn't have a head, man. It looks like a snake. Like, I wish I
Yeah.
could get this better for you
Oh,
somehow.
I
Hold
can
Where'd you
on,
see it.
find?
hold on. Let me,
Where'd
you
you
know what?
find that?
Let me, I found this down where I congregate at, dude. Let me switch it. Let me switch the
You just,
camera around. That way
yes, that's
I'll
cool.
get
You
a good
just
shot on it.
found. You just
Okay,
found it.
David.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
found it out of the blue, dude. I was just doing my thing and I found that. Hell, why isn't it letting me switch the
that's
camera?
that's a really good
Oh, here we
message.
go. Here we go. Camera. Now wait, it goes further too. Um, face front, I think. All right, yeah, there it is right there, man. That's
Yeah.
what I found. All right, now look, it's even got a piece of purple on it. See that purple dot? Can you see
Looks
that?
like an eyeball there. I
There's
don't
a
know. I'm
little
looking at it.
purple. There's a little purple dot, right? Like right there. But
Yeah.
if you see it, man, it literally that looks like a snake, dude. You
Yeah.
I'm
know what
looking
I'm
at
saying? All right,
a big
so I had this
eyeball.
thing for a while, right? I showed a couple people it, right? Now today I'm crushing cans, and I look down at my feet after I'd say like 10 minutes of me crushing cans, because I found a lot of cans last night and I didn't crush them, so I was just throwing them in my car. Well, throwing them in, and I'm trying to get back to where I was, and
We just lost him. You and me, Shirk. We just lost Rick.
Yeah, I can't hear Rick either right now. He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll come back in.
I'm glad he's at a spot where he can get a shower and stuff. I hope his lady is his wife or whatnot's doing well.
Right.
I don't know how everything is, but
Yeah. I just seen David in the chat, and he's going to be coming in pretty soon
man,
to talk with us. But I don't want to get like I know Rick wanted to talk about his thing, but I don't want to get too far off subject tonight because I really want to talk about. I had a friend. I had a friend contact me, and this friend of mine asked if we could do a show sometime soon with me, Sharky. She pretty much whoever could talk to her mom. She's concerned because her mom got giggled once, and she doesn't want her mom to get any more, and so she wants us to, talk to her and
that's cool.
And stuff, and say our story and how we come to believe what we believe and stuff like that. And it's all hardcore evidence is what we have to show, but nobody ever listens. It's like, well, we have the evidence here, hardcore evidence, and nobody wants to listen. But
that's
I'm going to bring
fine with me.
So I'm going to bring Rick in right now, and
all right, and let me finish this real quick. I got like 2 more minutes, and then we'll get back to where we were.
As soon as you're done, then we're going to, if you guys don't mind, we're going to bring David in.
All right.
So
all right, David
he's waiting. Yeah, he's waiting in the wings right now. So whenever you're done with talking,
all right.
We're gonna bring David.
Well, yeah, like I said, I was crushing the cans, and there was a time where I went down to pick them up, and I seen a little gardener snake on the ground, and here it was dead. It was crushed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if I did that. I don't know if the car that was parked there did it. This was 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, that's a good snake.
I found that weird. I don't know if I killed the snake or if it was there. I don't know. But just like just those little 3 things happening, or 2 things. It's weird. I don't know. Am I making my own reality? I don't think so, because I'm not thinking of these things. I'm thinking of something that he did. That Jesus did, nothing that I'm doing.
Yeah, dearest Dawn, I will definitely pass that on to her, but she's more looking for information from people that she can see and know for real who they are, and
right. Because I was going to say too, have her go.
You can watch videos.
Her go to jdfrog.org. Because that's who I send everybody to.
No, I know there's plenty of stuff out there to show her, but she wants more of an interaction with live people who she can interact with and say, "This is what's going on.
Right.
Listen to us. You know, we're talking directly to you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Instead of anybody can watch, you know, videos after videos. You guys all have to agree with that, right? I mean, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. But sometimes that's
Here
what
comes David.
wakes you up when you see, especially I think a pastor. If you watch a pastor, and because they're really not supposed to lie. Yeah, they could be misinforming you, but that's where the discernment comes in, right?
Just listening to, we're all sheep, and then let's listen to another sheep. I mean, who are you going to listen to? You sheep or your insides? That
I,
that you're a direct communication to source. You are part
right,
of
you're
source.
good.
So
Yeah, you should
you don't
listen to
need
your
it. You don't
gut.
need another sheep that's got these great clothings on with all this money and stuff, running around in a little bubble, of
Well,
a
no, that's
car
not
and
JD Frog,
and
though.
all that kind of crap.
That's not JD though. He's a different kind of pastor. I don't know if
No,
you ever
what?
seen him.
No, I don't. I ain't never seen him. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, for me, that's where I come from. I
Right.
consider everybody sheep. Some sheep, like me and like the rest of y'all, see different things, and I listen to y'all and make up my own mind.
The sheep
Right.
says,
But I don't go listen to religion and those kind of things in those ways, because I don't think it's not for me. I'll just say it that way.
Yeah,
It's
religion,
not for me.
right? Religion is caca.
I was gonna say,
Religion has been it's been hijacked here.
welcome, David.
Hey, yeah, welcome, David.
Oh, there's
What's up,
another.
Patrick?
Now, what did you guys say about religion?
For me,
David
it's been
saying it's caca.
It's bullshit.
I don't. Yeah,
I
the
mean,
actual. It's been hijacked. I
religion
think
is
I
Yeah,
don't. I don't.
they're in it to make money. They're not in it to preach the word because they don't
right.
preach the word.
Religion
Yeah.
itself.
Jockey's a reptilian. Jockey's a reptilian. He's switching on camera. Oh no, we got him.
For me,
Yeah, I'm kidding, buddy. I'm kidding, man. No, you were like, you scream like crazy. I could just
Yeah.
see. It's,
I thought this
but
show
it
was
doesn't
going to
look
be.
anything like the stuff on news.
I thought this
Oh.
show was going to be very interesting because I thought this guy was going to be up, and this guy is freaking hammered, dude. He must have had like 10. Look here, look. I'll show you
Me?
the refrigerator.
Who?
No, he's talking about the guy that's in his motel room.
Oh,
Look.
okay.
Look, this is what he's drinking, man. I don't know if you can see them.
You know how
Put
you
it
know
up.
how you wake them up.
Fuck, dude. I just spilled
Oh,
my
you
bowl.
just.
I just spilled my fucking bowl all over me. Look, this is
Oh,
what he's
fireballs.
Yeah,
Oh, that shit's
dude.
nasty.
I don't even know what the hell that is. What is
It's Fireball
cinnamon water,
whiskey.
dude. It's like
It's not
cinnamon water.
nasty. It's not like quite nasty, but I mean, like, they have antifreeze in it. They stopped selling it here in Rhode
He must have
Island.
had like 10 of them, 10 or 12 of them. Yo, he was down the river and he's like, yo, I'm going to go buy a fishing rod and a license. He left. He came back like a half an hour, 45 minutes later with a fishing rod and a fucking fishing license. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this guy in like, I don't know, easy 20 years, dude.
Yeah, when they first made Fireball whiskey, there was antifreeze in it. They stopped it for like, I don't know, maybe a few months, and then they came back out with it again, and I guess they took the antifreeze out. But it is good. It tastes like freaking hot balls. When you as a kid get those hot balls, they're like hot as,
Someone told me it tastes like big red gum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a big hot ball. A fireball. You ever had a fireball? That's
cinnamon schnapps.
Hot burn in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, man, that sucks, dude. I had to show you my fireball.
So what are you guys thinking about putting money in and building up a community? Because I'm down, bro. I am so down to freaking. If we can get some land like friggin' what's his face, Ken, we can. We can do
Like
this,
who
bro.
can? Who? Bill Gates?
Well,
Especially in
I mean,
no, not Bill Gates, bro. I'm talking about what's his face? The flat earther
Well,
there.
What they did
Plus
do that,
Mandela.
Walker?
He believed in the
I
Mandela and then he left. And then
I know
yeah.
somebody. I know somebody that's got
wait,
land.
He bought a campground.
Wait,
who
who
are
are
you
you
talking about?
talking about? What's his name? Not Flat Earth Walker, is it?
No, man,
For
I'm
what?
not saying his name. You guys can guess that.
Okay, I don't. It
What
doesn't
are you guys
matter
even
to me.
talking
I mean,
about? I don't even
He
know what
bought
you're
a
talking.
campground.
I don't know who you're talking
He's
about.
a
I have no idea.
I can't remember his name, so that's a good thing. But I'm telling you, he bought a
I
campground.
never
He
heard
wanted to
of
buy.
him.
Everybody loves him, though. I mean, it is what it is. I just don't know about the guy. Yeah. What? Listen,
well,
Well, he
he's a
bought a
flat
camp.
earther. He was gonna
Okay.
buy a campground with everybody dishing in his listeners, but he couldn't get the campground, so he bought a bunch of land with a
Oh, wait,
waterfall or
I know who
something.
you're talking about. You're talking about Benjamin Owens, right? It was like a big scam, right? People were saying that he didn't buy it, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
No, but he did. He bought the land, I
Oh,
guess,
bro.
and I guess he had people coming up there to camp, from what he says. I don't know, but I'm just
Right.
saying we
Yeah,
can do
no,
what he can and
there's a
actually
big.
make it legit.
I want him to shut up. Go to sleep.
hey,
Hey, you go to sleep.
Hey,
I'll cut. You're
Hey,
fucking
Pat.
with Wolfman Dave here, buddy.
hey, buddy. This is Jimmy Jim John. Hey,
Yeah, have another fireball and shut your eyes.
All right. Hey,
All right, stop yelling.
Sharky,
Yeah,
what-
yeah, let's stop this.
I
Sharky,
just want
what-
to say,
Yeah,
I just
hit
look.
the head, dude.
I'm just kidding with you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he knows, dude. He'll go back to bed. Maybe.
I just, I can't.
No, but I
just
remember
want-
that scam that went on, dude.
Yeah, but I remember you guys. Shut up.
I don't even know what the fuck are you talking about. I never heard anything about some guy buying a what was it? Bought a what?
campground.
Owens and
I
Benjamin.
remember.
Owen
I don't know.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him. I don't even know
Well,
who
he
he
got
is.
some land.
Benjamin is, don't you know?
He's
He
a
went-
comedian,
he
flat
went to
earther.
the- he went to Karen B's last conference. And like,
Okay.
Yeah, he's
hosted it.
in
He's a
Hollywood
comedian.
and things. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah.
He calls it the bear camp, I think. The bear camp. I
Right.
don't know.
He has
something like that.
he has a following that he calls the bear. Like he's Papa Bear or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not hating on him whatsoever, dude. I from day one when I seen him fucking like 5 years ago, I don't know, man. That's I'm not judging or anything. I'm just saying, like, I just don't know, you know.
No. But I remember
don't know.
Falker.
You know how much he made? 300 million. He made 300,000, I guess.
Hey David, can you do a shout out? Can you do a shout out for me, please?
I wish I could, dude. I don't have a chat, bro. I'm just on my phone.
Come on.
Yeah, I would.
I wanted your voice to do that. Do a shout out.
I wish I
Alright.
could, brother. I wish I could.
All right, Sharky, you're up. You got to do a shout out.
I want to say hi to WSD. I want to say hi to the Nayukas. Sorry, it's a bad impersonation. I can't do it, man. I didn't have whiskey or some shit to hit those kind of notes.
Do it in your own voice, Sharky. Do a shout out. In your
Oh,
own voice.
just saying hi, dear Stein, Nobinesty, the Nayikas, let's see, JW, David, of course, Dave Wolf, going back, Richards, of course, Rick,
who was that?
might be about ours, lateral, was there at 9:26 p.m. And I think that might be about everything. Everybody I can see anyhow.
I know Doc Michael was in the chat, but I think he left.
Oh, I didn't see him. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
he
showing
was
up
in
on my
there
thing.
earlier, and when he started, it was weird. He was in the chat, but then when Pat started the show, it was like the chat started over
Man,
again.
I
I was
haven't
the
saw
only
him
one
in a
left.
while. I used
I
to
was the
get
only one left
like
in the chat. He dropped the link to someone's channel,
Oh,
but
Doc Holliday.
it erased when Pat started the show. He got like bumped out of the chat, and only I was in there.
Doc Michael. What I called him Doc Holliday.
oh Doc Holiday. Yeah, Doc Michael. Yeah.
Doc
Yeah.
Holliday.
I call him Doc Holliday.
Doc
Yeah,
Michael.
so what
Hey.
is? Did anybody hear this
I
story?
was thinking of Tombstone.
Did
The movie.
anybody hear this story about the lava flow from New York to the Canary Islands? All right, there's a lava flow.
All I gotta say is Doc Michaels is awesome.
Listen,
good man. Good man.
China and Russia threatened to blow up this lava flow that's from New
What?
York. Yeah, listen, it crosses the Pacific Island. It crosses the Pacific Ocean. They say if they blow up if they hit this lava flow, the Canary Islands has a volcano under it. All right, and
I think I read about this.
It will erupt this volcano. The Canary Islands will sink, which will send a tsunami to New York, to the East Coast. That'll destroy the East Coast, dude. And they've already threatened to blow up this fucking lava flow. And
Okay,
it's
well,
the
actually,
in the ocean.
That brings us right back on topic. Starting to get ungiggled people together. And you all need to get out of the cities. You do know that, right?
Oh
What
my
do you
God!
guys,
Please.
whoever's in the cities, I don't know why
man.
you're still in the cities. Because
I'm
I'm in the outskirts.
I'm kind of stuck here right now.
Tomorrow, they're if I got this right, tomorrow they're marching on the Capitol again. Is that correct?
Yeah, I heard that too.
I've heard about that.
I heard that too. Yo, you know the UN? I don't know. Has anybody talked to Mad Pyman recently?
I haven't.
I talked to him earlier.
I heard the UN is picking the kids up in Australia because they don't have enough school bus drivers.
I heard that.
I don't know.
That's what I heard. I don't know how true this is. That's why I would like to talk to Mad Pyman.
Yeah, it could be. It could be because you know what? Australia's gone. They've completely lost.
Well,
I don't believe that.
They are China Junior right now.
Oh yeah,
Australia is China Junior.
And who do you think is next?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, dude. WWE in this motherfucker.
The UK.
Excuse my language.
The UK and the United States is next.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, dude. We're next. We're next.
Huh?
I think we'll be the last one if we let it roll that way.
Well, it all depends on how we react to it, dude.
We gotta get it out.
I see you, buddy.
I don't believe there's that many people going along with the giggles. I don't think
dude.
that many people getting them.
We are who we are.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe it, if you don't believe it.
No, we don't believe it. We don't believe it. It's a lie.
If you don't sit down, I'll leave.
You don't believe it.
Jim, I'm gonna roll, all right?
No, we don't believe it.
I'll do shit.
All right.
Hey, welcome, Captain Kirk.
Huh?
What is he talking about?
Nothing.
What we don't believe. What does he mean?
I didn't want this to go this way, but you know, just calm down.
Yeah,
we know. Relax.
Well, you should have known.
No, not really.
Does he?
Stop
We'll
it.
talk about that
Calm
later.
down.
Captain Kirk just joined us. Lateral just joined us, and Noblest D is here. I know that he came in a little while ago, and Noblest, you're more than welcome to come on if you listen to Noblest talk. He's
Yeah,
got so
Captain
much
Kirk.
wisdom, and I haven't heard from you in a long time, Noblest. So
Yeah, I haven't seen him in the chat in a minute either.
Yeah, that's one
Man,
show I haven't watched in a while too.
Can-
Scarab. I don't know why. I just
is Noblest
I
been
used to
on?
watch it all the time.
I haven't watched Scarab
I stopped
lately.
watching a lot of YouTube though.
there's not a
It's
lot
rare
Yeah.
that
left
I'm
on YouTube that people come on and talk anymore. I mean, it's
Right.
either they're not
yeah.
letting us know, or they get erased from our contacts.
That's what it is. People are tired of making videos and
Yep.
getting them taken down, man. You have to talk in code to keep your
I know,
video
and then,
up. That's
and then
so
the people that join us later that aren't used to what we're talking about may not for a little bit there know what the hell we're talking about until it dawns on them. Hey, they're talking about the old Jabbo.
Well, it's not even that. Just talking about Mandela effects is like fucking.
the old
well,
Jabbo.
a word platter.
The giggles. I'm trying to explain. We call the giggles this is code word for the giggles, and so don't get the giggles.
For the Chardonnay. For the Chardonnay.
What are you doing? Okay. He's cleaning. I was wondering what Sparky was doing. He's okay. He's on.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Hey, I just seen your hand up to like your head, and I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
I don't know if I can make it where it's widescreen. I got this little holder here, but I don't think it goes. This phone is longer and it doesn't fit in there, and it drives me crazy, yo.
How about this mandation for anybody over that's got 100 employees?
Right. Well, listen. You want to know what else
they
I found?
They do not have to listen to this though. He's not. He cannot, by law, by constitutional.
Yeah, but companies are going to do it though, because companies want people to patron with them, right? And they want the public to feel safe.
Then people need to quit their jobs, and that's what I'm talking about. We have to start getting a community ready for the people who are going to lose their jobs, because people are going to lose their jobs. They're not going to know where to turn. So we have to have, we don't want them giving in. Just, here, get this and change your DNA. Let demons infest you after that. You die. So
when these people make that decision, though, Pat, that's something that they have to live with, and they have to figure out for themselves how they're going to survive, right?
We need to try to help them not do that.
No, yeah, I understand that. To let them know that we'll support them and however we can. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, there's one thing I would say. We can only
heard that they're giving the giggles
do what we can.
People that are on.
Can I just say, I think it goes, Sharky, I'm going to start with you. M, N, R, and A. That's what is in it. Look it up. Do your research. Sharky,
Lucifer Rays. No.
Rick, you're N.
I want to be R.
N. And David, you're R. And I'm
that's no
M,
fair.
N, R. Hey, you guys are
Dave,
M,
trade
N.
with me.
No, honestly, I mean,
to
get back
that we have to do code, or zippity doo dah, zippity yay, I have a strike tomorrow. Boop, boop, boop. Suspended for a
And it's
couple
in the
weeks.
MRA. Hey.
You know,
Uh,
there's things I got thinking about earlier. You know, and it's like, you know, of course, there's no either is you gonna go down in a blaze of glory, or you're going to starve to death somewhere. You know,
going
and
down.
now I know, like I told you before, you
There you
know,
go. Thank you.
I had a guy that was in my family that evidently, you know, somehow Bentonville or Benton was Benton, not Bentonville, but Benton was somehow started by some members of my family in Arkansas, that came down from other states. But I heard crazy story, and one of my relatives, you know, was in like one of the wars, and he literally did the whole reed thing, and walked. He put bricks on his feet and walked underneath the river with a bunch of stuff to get away. You know, because he
Hey,
didn't concur. I mean, he breathed
I know
through
what you're
that
talking
thing,
about.
and I don't
hey,
know who the fuck
Sharky.
that was, but yeah. Uh-huh.
No, you know what it was? It was like that.
Sharky. Th- oh, hold on, Sharky. This is for you.
Okay.
Just it's.
No, wait.
Damn it!
Hold on. I haven't done it yet. Are you ready? I love these movies that go with this song.
Yeah, they were
Yep.
using
That
bamboo
doesn't
with the
matter what
bricks on their
movie
feet.
it is, as long as it goes
Sharky.
with the song.
I was always into Billy the Kid and everything as I was growing up.
Oh my goodness.
Did you hear me, Sharky?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, David. No, I didn't.
And the earth was last night's bed. I don't know where I'm going. Only God knows where I've been. I'm a devil on the run, a six-gun lover, a gamble in the wind.
That's fucking.
I'm a wanted man. All right, all right, all right. I better shut it off before we
Hey,
get to that. That could get us
Sharky,
down.
did you hear me? Oh, I bet that could get you knocked out. Am I on a delay? Is it that bad?
No, no, no.
Well,
No.
no, not at all.
It,
Hey, before we get keep going, we got a lot of people that just joined us.
Well, I just want to say
Here,
this one thing. Sharky, hold on. Sharky, they were breathing on a bamboo, I think, is what you're talking
yeah,
about when they were under the water.
dare
Or it
you
was one of, or
They're
it could have
breathing
even
on
been
the
off?
bamboo, or even what the leaf things that the frogs use too.
punks.
yeah.
Punks.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's-
you know,
it's
you think
real.
I think it's probably bamboo because the pressure of your breath trying to breathe and get a breath in.
Well, no,
You had
do
been,
you know?
you would have to
Listen,
been like, you could have been fat ass like me, you know. You'd had to
if,
been in
If-
shade.
Yeah, bamboo can be like this, man.
Yeah, but listen, if you
That-
do that, that's kind of
that-
a wise tale because listen, if you try to
Hold on.
breathe out a bamboo from like 5 foot, the pressure difference could rip your fucking lungs out.
Well, that's the thing.
Hey,
So is
You know
that
what? It could be caca.
a
hold on,
timeline
guys.
shift?
Shout out.
Because we don't
Hold on.
we don't breathe
Hold on.
oxygen
Before we
here.
continue, we got a lot going on here. Before we continue, I
Oh,
do
okay.
want to say, Carrie, welcome. Jennifer, welcome. Captain Kirk, dearest Don. So, anyways, we are welcoming now Mad Pieman. You guys want to talk to him? Here he
Yo,
is.
yeah, that's right. What's up, man?
There we are.
Wanna-
How are we all?
Do you
Good to
Somebody
see you.
must
have
have got
the
word out
UN
to-
collecting your children? Is the UN collecting your
what?
children?
He's talking about the buses, Mad Pie
Yeah,
Man.
is the
The school
UN driving
buses.
your children back and forth to school? Is that true?
No. I don't. I don't have any
No?
children to go to school. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but is that happening in Australia?
No, children aren't going to school here in my state. They're homeschooling at the moment. Everything's locked down still. So
Okay, so they're not even sending them to school then.
no, not here. No. Only
Because
of the parents. Only of the parents are essential workers, so-called essential workers.
So they're pushing propaganda. Why would they even say this? You know, they're telling us over here in the United States
Fear.
that
right,
the bus.
that's what I heard through the grapevine, that the UN's picking up your kids. And it was
Yeah.
just the person that told me swore he was telling the truth.
Hey, let
So-
Patrick talk, man.
Yeah, I don't
What?
keep up with. I'm not on Facebook or Twitter or any other social. Apart from YouTube, I don't do anything else, and I don't watch TV news. You know, so I don't keep up with what's going on. If something's going, maybe something is going on that I don't know about. Yeah?
Right, yeah, okay, right.
We got the army on the street, man. So in Sydney, so they'll be coming for us soon. There'll be army on the street here before long. I was
You can't leave it.
actually asked yesterday at work because a new law was passed for the construction industry which I work in. But I'm not a construction worker. I'm a delivery driver. But apparently, I thought
Do you have to get the giggle?
Yeah, I thought that the new law only applied to construction workers and tradesmen on site. But apparently, if you're a delivery driver and you have to visit a site and do work on the site, then you have to get the jab. So when I was first told, my direct, he's my boss, but he's not. We're sort of like partners, not like we don't act like he's superior to me or anything. I still just call him my boss. But anyway, he just matter of factly said, "Oh, so the only problem is you'll have to go and get the jab." He goes, all the other transport drivers, because we've got a company that my company hires. They contract for us, with transport. He said, "Yeah, they've all gone to get their jabs today." He was just talking about it like matter of factly, like there's fucking nothing fucking to worry about. It's just all normal.
Right.
Just
Everybody else is doing it.
Yeah, I said, well, I just said, well, that won't be happening. And he's like shocked that I fucking just dead flat fucking refused. I said, I ain't fucking doing it, mate. And
Right.
yeah, so I've got till I've still got a job. I'm not going to lose my job. It just means I won't be able to do deliveries.
Right. They're going to do something else with you.
Hey, welcome, Singe Man. Before we go any further, I do want to remind everybody that I'm putting a live stream together to talk about to a friend, and may try to get it out to more places to where people can see the interaction between somebody who has gotten the giggles, and
I pray for them every day.
They want information from us about what we see as truth, what we're seeing as truth, and why we personally won't get it and all that. Just talking about all that stuff. So I'm putting, I want Elgo to be involved for sure. I want a lot of you guys who are in here to be involved. So if you are interested, please let me know through an email or something, so I can send you. If you send me through Messenger or email or whatever, if you send to me that you want to be on that live stream, then I can give you, when we get the time and the day of the live stream, I can give the information to you to see if you can correspond with it.
I'm down. It just depends what day it is and what time.
Anybody hear it?
I heard everything you said.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know when it's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a
How about
Ian
Bad Piman?
I know I said that I would
down?
be there a lot of times, Pat, and I haven't been.
Hold on, Rick.
And I thought,
Yeah, dude, I'm down anytime. It just depends what day it is.
Okay.
I just don't have I just don't have an email account that I can use, man, because I don't know where it is. I'm a retard. But I'm down for anything.
I think we all are.
Dude, if you got a YouTube, you got an email, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I can't find it. I can't access it, man.
Yo, I just started a new email.
Make a new one, bro. That's all.
Yeah, on my new phone, my Obama phone, and it's "We do not consent to 187 NWO," and 187's murder, death, kill. So that's my new email.
Got my
We do
bang
not
bang.
consent to murder, death, kill, New World Order.
You know what's funny? He brought up the Obama phone. That just goes to show you, man. They wanted to track you from day one, bro.
Right?
Yeah, I knew that shit from
They're tracking you by anything, man.
But everybody's just like, hey,
they don't.
I get a free phone.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Yeah. On the ground. Free data. Free.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. But this happened this was years ago. This was like 2000, before the Mandela effect that I knew, right? Before everybody went fucking nuts and I didn't realize what was kind of going on with it. I probably shifted a reality and Nibiru happened and North Pole was gone, right? So this was out at work, but I used to tell my dad, because I would post all this stuff about Nibiru and all that shit. And all different kinds of fucking things. I mean, I saw shit, that popped up and it was like Terminator shit. There's like shit would pop up on Yahoo News. There was these Japanese women, and you thought they were real women, but they were fucking. They're not sorry, but they were
robots,
mechanical, right? But I was watching them, and I'm like, holy crap, back then, and what's the point? Oh, my point was at one point, everybody out there, liked me. They thought I was a bit strange. I was in a tool room, locked up inside of another big ass building that had multiple buildings on made into it, that had the different shops, sheet metal and all that crap. But I was like, they are going to where they can see out of our eyeballs. And I really think that has happened a long time ago. I think whatever has happened, because you look at these computers, you think something and you're looking at your phone and it'll bring it up. You're talking to your friend, right?
No, yeah, because that's the algorithm. That's the algorithm knows us very well.
But I'll be talking to my son or somebody, here, and the next thing I know, I got all this crap popped up. That I was just talking about. But so we are already connected into this thing.
Sometimes sometimes they read your thoughts, man.
They do, and so there is a connection. We are already
I've had my
connected
thoughts read.
into yeah.
Man,
The first connection has already been made. We're telepathic to the AI,
because this,
and I think the
Yeah,
AI
we're
gets
using
mad.
we're using black magic, man. So that's what we're
Right,
communicating
right.
with.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt
It's a
about
black
that. And
mirror,
like
black
you were
magic,
saying,
fucking
yeah, like
spiritual
have you ever
realms, man.
seen
One
the
at a
quantum of
time.
conscious? The quantum of conscious, he talks about how we're at battle with the screen, how we are at battle with reality, how why reality's changing is to like confuse us, to make us think that we are, in a simulation, that we are not real. It's making us
I watched a
to try
video
to
that
believe.
the internet is dead. The internet's not real.
I saw that today too. Did you see
So
that too, Patty?
What is the
yeah,
internet, though? In all reality, what is the
it,
internet?
It's
How?
it
information. It's
explains that
information.
it,
Is it?
it explains that everything we
Is
see
it,
on the
though? Is it
internet is
really?
real. It's not real. It's not real.
No, I'm just saying, is it? It could be a lot of things, but is it? What is it really? Is it a
A lot of
Yeah,
demon?
it.
Is it
I'm
D-Wave? Is it what? You know what I mean? What is it? What's running all this shit? It's crazy. It's evil
Well,
genius,
I
and it's
believe
crazy.
AI is running the world. Definitely, I believe AI is running the world.
Oh, dude,
And
that
I
happened
believe
off at 9/11, bro.
and yeah, and the D wave is fallen angels. It is fallen technology, definitely. Because
well.
he
It's
even says it.
Absolutely,
It's got
absolutely,
a
brother.
pulse. The thing has a pulse to it to
Where
keep
it
it
came from, man.
cool. And they said it sounds like a heartbeat.
That's why we all
So
need to keep ourselves pure and out of fear. Being out of fear is the key.
right,
That's
Now,
right,
the
yeah.
key.
And also
That's
what
the
fear
all
key.
right.
it's the acronym too. False evidence appearing real. Fear is a liar. Fear is the biggest liar there is. It because it has
It's a
nothing on you. It has nothing on you
it's a
except
frequency,
for
man.
Right.
itself, which is
Because we're
so
not
false
afraid, or
evidence
at least
appearing real.
I'm not afraid to die because I live within Christ. So I'm not afraid to die at all.
Right.
Do I want to die? No, I'm not ready to go yet.
For
So
Yeshua,
us,
I
to
baby.
mean,
die is game. We game when we
there's
die.
there's a
I'm not
difference.
perfect, but
There's a
I'm not
difference.
perfect.
Huh?
There's a
There's
difference
a
between not
difference.
being right.
No, go ahead.
There's
Keep
a
going,
difference
Pat.
being afraid to die and not wanting to die. You know,
Yeah. Me,
um,
I don't want to die, but I'm not
they
scared to.
can't
But I don't
control
want
me. They
to.
can't control
Yeah,
me because they have nothing that they can take from me. That
exactly.
nothing here is everything
They
here.
want our souls,
Anything
man.
here is
We're
not
in a
that
spiritual
lives on
war,
this
and they want
plane
our soul. They want our
or
souls.
that is on this plane. They can't. Nothing here, except for my kids, but they're in spirit with me, so they're not part of this earth. My
None of us
kids,
are.
right?
None of us are.
So
Huh?
exactly. So if my kids were ever to see this later on, I want them to know that I'm not saying that there's nothing here that they can keep me in fear to take away from me, because I have nothing here. I don't. There's nothing.
No, I
There's
know
nothing here.
exactly.
I
It's nothing.
enough that they can take from me,
Oh, you're gonna
and they
take my
can't take my.
couch?
They
You
can't take
know,
my
I
kids
get
from
what
me
you're saying.
because they're in spirit with me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and you're in your kids are in you. I know. And you don't have nothing here. What, you want to take my couch? That is nothing to you. Like, I understand. That is nothing but material things. And just like Matt Pieman said, it's a spiritual world. They are out to get our
That's right,
soul,
man.
which is Satan in them, which is Satan, which I think Satan means is the devil and all his minions, which is all one.
But
Satan means the
everything,
whole thing.
listen, everything that we talk about, anything that you're going to ever talk about, there's a rabbit hole to it. There's a rabbit
Oh,
hole to
absolutely.
So
I love Jesus. Well, that's not his name.
have you ever been just by yourself lately? By
All the
yourself,
time.
nothing running, just you with your thoughts.
Yeah, with that ring in your ear. Yeah, I know. I've been there.
No.
It's like, wow, what, that's when you really get into deep thought.
Yeah,
When
facts.
you're by, you have nothing to interfere with your thoughts, and boy, my imagination just goes like, what if, what if, what if, what about that? What about this? What about that? And then all of a sudden you imagine, like, I could imagine myself in a space of nothing, of nothingness, and talk about a weird place to be. Talk about kind of scary because you're by yourself
I have,
and there's nothing but
I,
blackness around you. Huh?
I have. I was going to say, I have
What?
deep thoughts, man, when I'm reading comments on videos. When I'm reading comments on videos, or where I'm between watching videos or being on live streams, you have those moments of thought, of silence, of contemplation, man, and
Mm.
thinking about everything, man, and and the thoughts of the day and whatever you're concentrating on. It's if you're reading chat messages in videos. Sometimes you get stuck there for a while, man, and get into some really deep thoughts and contemplating and seeing the world for what it is, and and how it's good to. It gives you a feeling of community too, man. When you see so many people agreeing with, thinking the same way, making similar types of comments. You're not
That's what
alone,
I
man.
need.
That definitely helps too when you don't have people to talk to.
Absolutely. You guys
I
are my
need.
family, bro.
I need
In my
more
opinion.
of fellowship. I need more of. But I only have like one person that I can talk to that sees like what I see. And the dude that I was talking to, I don't talk to him much anymore. I don't know why. It was just like one day he told me that my attitude sucked. And I said, well, maybe that's why I don't like being around people. And then ever since then, it was like he don't want to talk to me no more. But I met someone else the other day that I was talking to that believes exactly, almost exactly what I believe, what we believe. Like this is kind of genocide, and and I don't,
Hey,
I
Rick,
know what. Oh,
I
sorry, yeah.
want to ask,
What? Get
uh, first, I'm going to ask you something, but first off, welcome John the Savage. I just want to say he said we must be in a simulation doesn't mean that we aren't physical outside of it. It's either a computer simulation or every mythical, magical thing is real and we're living in a fairy tale. What I
Totally.
wanted, I just had a personal question for you that I just dawned on me. How's your diabetes doing? Because
Dude,
you're
I
not
haven't
taking
checked
it.
my diabetes. Listen, I haven't checked my diabetes. That's funny that you say that, Pat, because I just was talking to a friend. Well, a buddy that a friend of my brother's. All right, he's got a younger brother, Kenny, that I used to know, who just died, and he died because he thought he could stop his insulin, and he ended up dying. And I said, dude, I stopped my insulin last year, and I said nothing happened to me. I said, I didn't pronounce my faith in God, that I was asking God, like I was praying to God a lot. asking him to heal me. I didn't say that. I kept the God part out, which I shouldn't have. And I don't know why I did. Like, I realized that I left that out today when I was talking to him yesterday about this. And, like, they were telling me, well, I wish I had my meter on me to check the diabetes and blah blah blah. And I said, dude, listen, I'm not worried about it. But I was talking to somebody today about this and how I used to look down on people that wouldn't take your kids to the hospital because of their faith in the Lord. I used to look down on that, and now I'm doing that myself. My foot's still yet, it's not healed, the cut on my foot, but it is
Yeah.
healing, dude. And I haven't lost my fucking foot, which I think if I was going to, I think that would already happen. You know what I mean? So it didn't get infected. It's not, it's just taking a nice, sweet old time to heal, and
Yeah. I was gonna say
everything's
too.
fine, Pat. I haven't felt healthier in my life, knock on wood. I
Yeah.
really haven't.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that you're doing good. I was a little worried about you not getting your insulin and stuff. So I mean, are you
Right,
just
yeah, a
like
lot of people were.
staying
A
away
lot of
from
people said
carbs?
that I shouldn't have, I was stupid what I did. I could have went into a coma, blah, blah, blah. And I said,
Are you
that
staying away from carbs or something or what?
You guys
no,
hear
dude,
me?
I haven't. Listen, I think I'm eating more. I know I am. I'm eating more bread than
Hello.
I was before
Yeah.
because I'm actually surviving on Wawa's pretzels. That's what I'm eating a lot of because it's a cheap meal. I get two pretzels for $1.50, and two pretzels fill me up. And I love Wawa's pretzels because it's like a sweet dough.
Mhm.
So it's like I can't get enough of them, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
there are, like, don't get me wrong, I am eating healthier because I'm eating a lot more fruits. And chickpeas is a favorite meal of mine. I buy a can of chickpeas. That's 39 cents, dude. Well, no, actually, they're like, I agree with Sharky. Everything's going up. They were 40 cents. I think now they're up to like 95 cents a can. That's 55 cents. That's more than double, dude. And not even fucking a half a year.
Well, I
I
I
mean,
don't.
you're on a month.
There's something that I think has been going on for a long time, and I think it's just kind of like the waves. Because sometimes the food tastes like cardboard, and you're like, well, I can't eat this shit. It doesn't I want it,
Well, yeah,
but
well,
I
see,
can't
that's
eat it. And
another
so
thing. I can't.
I think we're not supposed to be eating.
Well, see,
I mean, I
that's
think
another thing.
we're going to where we're not going to be eating.
I can't eat fast
Um,
food no more because I bite into
no,
the
no,
chicken
no.
and I wonder if it's real. And
Well,
sometimes the
No,
it's
chicken I
not.
taste, it
think
isn't
about
fucking chicken. It really
it.
isn't, man.
You
Think
lost.
You
about it.
know,
Hey,
You've lost
by
weight
the way,
though, haven't
welcome,
you?
Yeah,
Watchful.
I have lost weight. Yeah, about 50 pounds I've lost. Again, because I haven't been eating meat and stuff. I am eating breads and fruits. And
that probably
I'm
got rid
drinking
of
a
your
lot of water.
diabetes.
Yeah.
I'm drinking a lot of water. But I'm also fasting too. Like I start my fast in
Cool.
12 minutes. Well, not 12 minutes, 22 minutes.
Nice, man.
Because Saturday starts,
Nice.
the
Good on you.
Sabbath starts for
I'm,
me in a couple of minutes, and that's when I fast on
yeah.
Saturday.
Wow.
Are you Muslim?
Okay.
No,
All right.
dude, no. I'm a follower of the living word of Christ. I don't consider myself any religion except a follower of the living word of Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
okay.
All right. I
Well,
don't care. I
I
was
didn't know.
baptized.
I,
I was
I
baptized
didn't know.
Catholic. Okay. I was baptized Catholic,
Uh,
but I said the Christian prayer to be saved with Paul Begley. That was about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I said that. But listen, so supposedly I found Jesus about, I'd say, like 5 years ago, but I think he found me the beginning of this year. because I've changed
Yeah.
so much, man. My thinking, I've
Oh
changed.
yeah,
I've changed a hell of a lot, man, and I know I have, and I like it. I like, and I don't know what it is.
well,
Well, I know what it is. It's my relationship with my father, man. I know it for a fact. You know.
right. You have put total faith in him, and it shows that he's taking care of you back. Um,
Yeah, he is, man. Yo, listen, I
you
needed
may not.
antifreeze. I needed antifreeze in my car the other day, right? Now, again, I go around and I pick up cans, right? I found a half a fucking gallon of antifreeze, dude. Like, if that isn't him
Nice.
giving it to me, what is, dude? You know what I mean? Who needs a half a gallon of
Yeah.
antifreeze? That's $5, dude. $6. Well, it depends on how much you pay for antifreeze. But I don't
Yeah.
know. I just
That
found it very ironic. I needed antifreeze, and instead of me buying it, I fucking find a half a gallon of it, and it was just what I needed too. It filled like
it
I
topped it
put
off.
water in it. Yeah, it topped it off, dude. Yes, it topped it off.
That's awesome, dude. That's what I was trying to. I was talking when you were talking, but you couldn't hear me. But I'm saying that's what God does, dude. When you're not looking for anything, dude, you just there it is, dude. You're not even asking for it.
Oh,
You
not
know what
that
I
I
mean? It
wasn't
just
looking for it.
by
no,
the
but it
way,
pops in your
David.
head. You're like,
No,
damn.
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
You know
I
what I
know
mean?
what
And
you
then all of a
mean,
sudden,
dude.
like an hour later, there it is. It's like
Right,
what?
right, yeah, he's
It's
wild,
amazing.
dude. He really is. He's wild. His ways are very
By the way,
mysterious, and his timing's perfect. It
I'm
by the
really
way,
is,
delayed.
David,
dude.
we
Like this,
just
meeting
be
this
quiet.
dude, seeing this dude was perfect
David,
timing,
be
dude.
quiet.
Because I was hungry. I had no gas.
Rick,
I had
Dwayne,
money. You know.
hold on.
Sorry.
fine.
I was gonna tell you, but I couldn't cut Rick off last time. Before you left, we could hear you fine, but I couldn't cut him off by saying, I did say, yeah, you said, hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, but I couldn't say that.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
like,
said,
yeah, we
yeah.
can hear you.
And
Like,
all
yeah.
of a sudden, poof, you were gone. We
No,
can
I
hear
couldn't
you
hear
fine.
anybody, dude.
On.
Rick just kept going, bro. I couldn't hear anything but him.
It's
So I thought maybe I was on a delay.
It's just what
I
happens
think
when I
I
don't
think
go on the
that's
shows
I
for a
think that's the
while, right?
problem with having so many people on at the same time. And I really should keep it to 3 people, but it's so hard to do because I want to talk to each and every one of you guys.
Right. I
And
Yeah,
like it when it's like just out of control, man. I kind of like the chaos
yeah, but
somewhat. I
I
the
think
know,
you can
because
amazing
you take the
control
more
it.
time. You talk the most.
Yeah, I know. Well, again, this is what you get when I haven't been on the show for a while, man. Like I
nobody's
wanted to
been
come
on
on the other
the show for
day.
a
I think I
while
was on for like
before.
a half an hour, and then I dropped off. I never came
Half an
back.
hour. Half an hour. Is that Philly
Shut
talk?
up. You
Half
want
an
some
hour.
water? You want some water?
So, it's water. It's water.
Water, water, water.
I bring all my shoes
See
and my
now,
glasses so I have them.
I wish we could get Noble C to come on here.
Yo,
I'd like
this
to
guy
hear
almost took a
him
download
a
today.
little bit.
This guy almost took a download
What's
today.
that?
This guy is sleeping here. He almost took a download in front of me because I told him about the monocle, and he looked it up, and he seen that he didn't have a monocle, the Monopoly guy. And he said, wait, no, that's because he was just holding his hand up there. And I said, no, dude, don't even try it. I said, you know as well as I did, you have a fucking monocle. I said, don't take the download, dude. I said, don't do that. And then I told him what the
I
download
know, I
was. And I
know.
said, you almost fucking did it right there to me. But he took
I
it
had
back. Like
You
he
somebody
can you can see
realized
you can
what he
nearly
was saying.
you can see
Huh?
you can nearly see the smoke coming out of their ears when they're trying to fucking process the information that you're giving them because their memories fucking
Yeah,
don't line
yeah,
up
because,
with what you're telling them, man. And they're like, "What?"
well,
They're like, "What?"
he did take
Oh,
it
mate,
with
I must
Black
have
Tom.
misremembered.
He did take it with Black Tom. He said his mom told him about Black Tom. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said it's a made up event, dude.
Well,
I said your mom might have told you of it, but it was a made up event. I said it wasn't real. Black
it was
Tom.
No
real
problem,
in
no.
some fucking timeline. It
You have
was
Never
real,
mentioned.
as best I can
Man,
tell.
that
I
was
mean,
never
Hey,
real. That thing was
yo,
never real.
well,
whenever
then
I start
ain't none
talking,
of this
that's
shit got to be
illegal
real.
for
You know, I
everyone
mean,
to be quiet.
you can't if you can't
Do you
believe in
get?
anything,
Do
you
you
can't believe in
understand what I'm
nothing.
saying?
What?
Do you understand what I'm saying? Each and every one of you.
Sorry,
When
Patty.
I start talking, you all be quiet. No, hey, I just want to say no, let's see, no problem. But next time, hey, bud, I'd like to get you on here. So you're welcome anytime. Now, guys, I want to get back to are you guys running into well, this is what's coming. Let's talk about what's coming. What we've been talking about for years as this comes up, we just didn't know that they were going to bring it in this way, but we knew that this was eventually all coming our way.
Right? And it was
Now,
going to
what's
happen this fucking
coming down
fast.
the road is we're going to have friends and family start to turn on each other, to turning people in who have not had the giggles. Do you guys also see that coming? Or
Well, I can tell you, I can say one thing. I don't have to worry about that because I don't have a family no more. Well, my son's gone. You know, that's the only thing I'm worried about
right,
is my son taking the shot.
I'm not saying your guys' specific family. I'm just saying in America, this is what I see coming.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's definitely going to
they're
happen.
going
Yeah,
to want to
people are going to
please.
be
They're
leaned
going to
on.
want to. They're going to want to please their government and say, "I'm doing everything I possibly can for you, government. I'm getting the giggles. I'm turning people in that haven't exactly, Matt Biden.
That's
Exactly.
fucking crazy. It really is. You know, I don't know what to say.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
I know, man, Tom, man, you gotta do the Benny Hill, you know. Whole fucking place is bonkers.
where'd David go?
But it's not as fun, you know. At least that was fun, you know. Exactly.
We
Yeah, at
At
lost
least you
least
got
you.
to
that,
see girls with
at
big
least
boobs,
that,
right?
at least that was fun. Yeah, yeah. You know. But not here, man. This place is bonkersville.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is upside
It's
down,
just
Yo,
demonic,
I don't like
very.
what
dark.
Pat was saying earlier. I don't like the fact that they are going after the children, that they are
Well,
making a
Jesus.
Oh,
vaccine for children. I'm sorry,
they're
they
going
are
after.
making the giggles for 12 kids under 12. It's not.
And then the ones
You were
that
gonna
will
get a
not be able to
strike
have
anyway,
birth.
man.
5-year-olds, man.
Yeah, that's sick,
Under
dude.
five.
That's sick.
5-year-olds.
That, that's sick. That's twisted, man. That
No,
5-year-olds.
really is.
And then it's going to be 6 months.
almost
It's going to be
ready.
6 months till. Then it'll be from 6 months,
They're
man. 6
almost
months. As soon as you're 6 months old, bang, you get it.
6 months for what?
Well, at the moment we've got 12. We've got 12 to 16. 12 to 15. I think they call it. They say the 12 to 15-year-old age bracket. With parental approval. But I don't think they even need parental approval. But that's the age bracket that's being jabbed at the moment. But they're moving on to 5 to 11-year-olds. That's coming in, man. It's coming next, and then it'll be 6 months to 10 years old.
Wow.
You know what I
Man, they want
did hear though? What's really
being jabbed.
That's child abuse, in my opinion.
what I
It is
heard,
child
which
abuse.
really I want to say this one thing. There's people that are on hospice that they're not letting go in peace. They're forcing the giggles on
Yeah.
them.
Oh,
They're on
morphine.
hospice. They want to
Yeah.
die in peace,
Yeah.
and they're not letting them die in peace.
Mm.
That's demented, man. There's something really bad about this. And what I just
Absolutely.
heard from Mad Time, and it's horrible. It really is. This is what I'm singing in my head, and what I used to sing all the time. It's Jethro Tull. Welcome to my nightmare. I hope I didn't scare you. That's what it's. That's what's literally like. They're going after our worst nightmare, our children, man.
The
That's
problem
that's
is, the
like
problem is,
you.
man, the
Wait, man,
majority of
Parman.
people.
I want to say
Yeah,
one last thing. Enter the Stars
mm,
is doing a thing on
yeah,
Dune,
yeah,
and he ties this spice in Doom with the adrenochrome. And we know how they are with that, man. With that happening, and now this shit with the giggles and going after them,
No, I thought
it
I was
really
standing.
is.
It's okay.
It's coming. Listen, it is. That's being called good. All that's good, and the good is evil. So now the good, we are evil. We're considered evil, and
yeah.
it's even said that we will go down. We won't go down for being heroes for not taking the giggles. We will go down as pedophiles, murderers, rapists. We will be the evil. And I've always liked the term evil is afoot.
Bring it.
Okay, so I am the evil that's afoot now.
No.
I am the
Yeah.
evil that's afoot because I am preaching the gospel in the ghettos. I
Yeah, but
feel as though I am spreading the word, man, as much as
absolutely.
I
No.
can.
I
And
know what
that's
you're
what,
saying.
it's Romans 10:15. Who will
Yeah, they're
spread the
gonna.
word? Go out and
Yeah,
spread the word.
you have
All
to.
right. Go ahead, David.
Oh, I was gonna
The,
say,
pro-
yeah, they're
the,
gonna
the,
look.
the problem is, though. Sorry, you go.
No, go ahead,
All right.
Matt. Matt. Go, dude. Go.
Go ahead, Ned
No, I didn't
Hyman.
want to cut you off, man. No, I just wanted to say that yeah, the main reason that we're in the position that we're in is because the majority of people on this plane believe everything that authorities tell them. They think the trust, and they believe the authorities. They trust in them, and they actually think that governments care about them and have their best interests at heart when they never have. You know, they haven't. They
What
haven't
they
even got
don't
to that point.
understand,
You know, all of this.
what they don't
All of,
understand.
we,
I'm sorry to
we've
cut
we've
you off, but if I don't
we've
get
been
this
on
out,
that
I'm going to
journey for a
forget
long
it.
time. You know, but
There is no
yeah,
man
you go.
or woman, whatever, above you. You guys all I know you guys realize this. Y'all have to realize it. Everybody that's watching this, there's nobody above you. There is nobody that can tell you what to
That's right.
do with your body, with
What to
you.
do? That's right.
You
Right.
are
What
your
happened to my body, my choice?
Our
You know,
health is
the
our own
president.
personal.
The president
It's our
of
own.
the United
Our
States
health is our
is
own
not bigger than you.
responsibility.
There is
Don't
nobody
give
on
your
this
own.
planet
Don't
that
give
is
your
bigger than you.
own.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're right, man.
He's done.
Go ahead, Ned.
People
Nah, he
gave
was
their
done, man.
people gave. Yeah, people have given. They gave their personal responsibility away, man. That's the problem. They gave it away.
Right. Yeah.
You
No.
know, they don't have any personal responsibility. They trust someone else to keep them safe. You can't. I mean, if you don't want to put your life.
I'll
at
get
risk,
my
you know,
charger. I'll be
risking
right
your
back.
life, never leave your house.
Right.
Never
They
leave your
snuck
house.
it
Never drive
in.
a car. Never drink alcohol. Never cross the street. Never eat takeaway food. Never smoke. You know, never take any drugs. Don't take any pharmaceutical medications either. The ones that you trust, because that could kill you too. You know, but you know, just
Right.
don't
Well,
do anything. Just
that's
stay in a
why.
bubble and stay home.
Well,
That's
that's
Hold
why
on.
I'm getting away
Lots of
from
risk.
pharmacia. That's why I stopped my insulin, and that's why I'm also detoxing off of the medicine I've been on for fucking 10 years that I thought I was going to be a lifer on, which is methadone.
That's
I'm
why you
coming
lost all
off
that
of it.
weight.
I want nothing to fucking do with it no more. Like I knew
That's
it
why.
was the devil's juice to begin with, but
Yeah,
it was
man.
keeping me comfortable and it was keeping me from withdrawing because I had a hell of a fucking pill habit that a doctor
That's what
gave
it
me,
was.
or
Yep.
that I gave
Exactly.
myself, I should say. You
And
know,
and
because I was a
and
fool
Rick.
and ate a bunch of oxys and perks and thought I was invincible, and I wasn't.
No, dude, you're not the only one, Rick. I used to be a pillhead too,
Oh, I
bro.
know. I know I'm
I,
not, dude. You know, I
yeah,
know.
dude,
But I'm
I
just
stopped
saying
that.
that's why this pandemic has woke me up in a way to get me away from pharmacia because I
There's
know
good
the
things and bad
witchcraft,
things
dude.
about this.
Every
Yep.
pharmacist that goes through that school is a fucking warlock, dude. He's a
Yeah, dude. No,
witch. He's a
dude, like,
warlock. He's
and
mixing
that's
chemicals. And he's a
and
wannabe at that because he's not even doing it right.
hey, Jake Mistake, chill. Hey, no, but I'm telling you, dude. That's why I was like, damn, because I was worried about you. You lost a lot of weight, bro. But you
No,
look good.
no, dude.
You look
Yeah,
good. You
it's
don't look
because
like unhealthy weight you
I've been
lost. You know what I'm
moving.
saying?
I've been moving around a lot more than I have been. I
That's because you
haven't
had
been eating
diabetes.
home cooked meals because I don't live with my wife no more. My wife used to cook all my meals for me. That don't
Yeah.
happen no more. That stopped it. That stopped 2 years ago, actually. Not even at the beginning of the year when I moved out.
So you
Because
lost
there
a
was
lot
a
of weight
year.
because you had diabetes, right?
No, dude, I lost a lot of weight because I haven't been living in
Of
my house.
everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of things are yeah to deal with.
Well, he's basically on his
Or I
face.
didn't lose it because of one thing, and I don't think it was. I don't think my diabetes medicine had anything to do with it. I
I
really
think
don't.
so, dude. Because, dude, if you look back, like freaking 6 months to a year ago, dude, look at you then
Well,
and look
yeah,
at you now.
I was up to 200 pounds. I mean, 280,
You look,
and
yeah,
I
dude,
weigh
you look great,
230
brother.
now. I weigh 230 now.
You look good,
I had a
man.
lot of weight on me. I had a big ass fucking belly. I don't have that belly no more. But I did
Yeah, and your
lose a
knees
lot of
probably
my
feel better
face.
too.
I did lose a lot of my face though. But yo, this dude hardly recognized me, and I showed him my picture from back in 2016, and he
Dude,
said
you look different.
if he would have seen that picture, he would have never recognized me. If he would
I
have
bet,
seen me in
dude.
Yeah,
2016, he would have never recognized me.
I got a good 6 to 8 months of food stored up in my body too.
Yeah, hey,
I could go a good. I could probably go a good 4 to 6 months.
yeah, I got a little belly too. I just lost some though too, man. So, but yeah,
But
what
see,
I wanted to
I
say,
also look. I have an
dang
enlarged
it.
liver, but I don't want to. Sorry, Dave. I
No, it's
have an
everything.
enlarged liver. I don't want to go to the hospital for it though, because when I went, all what their excuse was is you have a fatty liver. They
Now,
didn't
fatty,
tell me
I
what.
was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't tell me what it was from.
Oh,
They didn't say
Oh,
it was
what?
cirrhosis or anything. They just said I have an
No.
enlarged fatty liver.
Yeah, that
I'm gonna
means
tell you
just
right
don't
now,
drink a bunch of liquor.
and
No, but
this may
that
get
would
me.
be cirrhosis.
No, but fatty liver could do damage too, brother.
I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna just blurt it right out, and it may get me one of them check marks, but
Fuck
it's
'em.
gonna be said. I believe today we are living in a time where our hospitals have become
Poison.
morgues or killing factories, is what because
Killing factory.
Graveyards.
Yeah.
whether
Graveyards.
whether these, I don't believe all the doctors and nurses are in on it, obviously, but I do believe that they are giving the wrong. They're treating.
Dude, they go by the book and they're done what they're told, and that's it.
They're
So they think they're doing good, and then when people die, that's a wrap. You know, they did all they could.
They're treating the C9. No, they're treating the C19s wrong.
Dude.
They're putting them on ventilators way too quick. They don't need.
And the young people.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just so triggered.
And it's weird that in 2016, the hospital saved my life from kidney failure. Now, in a ways, that's when I started seeing the Mandela effect. I think I passed. I think I died. But
Good,
wherever
bad.
I am here, wherever I am here, this place saved me, right? So I was saved. So I'm still
You're
here.
the same place.
Or it's just a different. I don't know if it's a different Earth or where I don't know. I mean, I was taught in my school. I was on Sagittarius, so now I'm on Orion. So I don't know how that works out, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I know I
Yeah,
don't
but
have a
see, you know what?
memory loss,
Listen,
but
you know
there's
how I feel about that when people say that? Can I say one thing? When people say
this,
that,
yeah,
you were also taught in school that you live on a ball,
yeah, that's
and you
true.
found out that you don't.
Everything, right,
So, you know what I mean?
everything
I don't
there.
like, well, I was taught Sagittarius, and now it's like, you know that space is
That's
kind
true.
of fraudulent and
But
fake,
listen, hey,
But
yeah, but listen,
so I
but
don't know why you,
you
I
that was true, but not
the
even
best way
6
to
months
tell a
ago.
lie is with truth.
It's still a change.
Hey,
Wait, not even 6 months ago, I mentioned it on the show that I was watching a show where the woman got out on the balcony and she said, "Wow, I can see Orion from here." So that confirmed it for me right there that she was able to look up in the sky and see Orion from where she was standing on that deck. So
I'm
if she
gonna.
can see Orion and we're supposed to be on Orion, before I was on Sagittarius, which was woo. So you tell me, why would they put that in the movie like that if it wasn't true?
Yo, why would they troll Brian Staveley with a Stouffer's commercial on
I'm
his
gonna.
show?
I'm gonna say
I have
this. All
no
right.
idea.
Like from where I've
You
been.
know,
But
again, I
but
think we're at
wait,
war
before
with
we
the
go any
screen,
further, I
dude.
do want to say to all the doctors and nurses, I'm not saying that they're bad people. Okay, I'm not
No.
Right, they're just
that by far.
misinformed. They're just misinformed, yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yes, and very
Hey.
misinformed.
Oh, I
And
can say it to
they
David. David's
they believe,
scamming out.
just
Happy
wait,
Saturday, David.
just wait. They believe the CDC is their Bible, and they gotta stop fucking following the CDC. Uh,
Hey, nurses are the greatest people in the world. I'm telling you, man, they're the nicest people, dude. I've been in the
Yeah, but you
hospital a
don't
few.
have to be a nurse to be the nicest person. I think tree
Oh
men
no,
are
I
the
know, but
nicest people.
I'm just saying that what
Dave, I
they
think
do
tree
what they're
men are the
told.
nicest people. People that climb trees and cut trees down for a living, I think they're the nicest people in the
Yeah,
world.
can I
who, is it,
finish?
Like
who are you
lumberjacks.
saying is the nicest people?
Lumberjacks.
Whoa, I'm
They're
talking to
fucking
David.
assholes.
People
Are
that
you
cut trees
kidding?
down, asshole.
Get
I'm
the
talking.
get
I'm
out
no
of here.
asshole, man.
I know.
I'm a lumberjack,
I think you're
dude.
an asshole.
You're an asshole. I know a
David,
bunch of
Where would
them.
these little shits be if it wasn't for assholes like me?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
You're
want
lucky I'm
David.
not there to pull your handlebars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
have to.
fucking.
I'm gonna have to take control. You're gonna leave me no
You're,
choice
you're,
but to take control. David, go ahead and tell me what you were gonna say.
so you're
Say
gonna
what you're.
pull government? You're gonna pull a governmental move, Pat?
Rick. Shh. David, go.
No, it's all right. I kind of just lost the train of thought there, but it's all right.
Oh,
But,
sorry.
but what I
Yeah,
wanted to
well,
say earlier, I wanted to say earlier that Rick was right, dude. Friggin', he's right. We're gonna look like the evil people, and friggin' everybody that takes the giggles, they're gonna be the good ones,
Right.
and we're gonna be the bad. But that's what the news wants you to think. I don't think that's really gonna happen. I think there's gonna be people out there that will be mad about that. But I think what I've seen in reality, walking around, going to stores, everybody's cool and nobody's wearing masks really. You know, you got the few, but
Well, that's not your.
everybody's chill. Nobody's attacking anybody. You know what I mean?
No,
So
it's
I don't.
not like the first time around. You're right. It isn't.
It's,
It really isn't. But
but I
the
think they're
more you
gonna
go
amp it
because of the
up.
vaccine.
No,
Look,
I
I'm sorry.
believe what exactly what Carrie is saying in chat. Those who see it will be thought of as insane, and we are already thought of insane.
You're
Right, right.
crazy. Oh,
That's what
why
I
are you
got
killing?
with.
I can almost guarantee you that the ungiggled are more than the giggled.
Yeah. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the
Insane in
brain.
the
In the
brain.
brain. When you're
How
insane,
you
you
guys
got no
think?
brain.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think the percentage is on the ungiggled and giggled? I'm gonna
I don't
say
even want to. I've
It's
heard.
not
I'm
what they're
gonna,
telling us.
Don't even want to say.
no, it's not at
We're,
all.
we're
I'm gonna
I
say
would
that
have to say. I would have to say. I would have to say.
out.
Giggled.
25,
Fuck.
30, maybe.
Ungiggled. Good. That's what I would have to say. Like this guy thinks he's gonna shed and he's gonna kill me, man.
I
Because he
really
got the
think like
vaccine. You hear that fucking laugh that he just giggled? He's like, this guy thinks he's gonna fucking kill me because he got the vaccine, dude. I'm sorry. The giggles.
oh dude, he's probably got
this whole fucking show's gone
I'm
now,
sorry, dude.
dude,
hey,
man.
we love the vaccines,
I know.
dude. We love them.
Eagles.
Look at
We
your
love
pretty
that.
kittens. Where's the kittens at? Where's the kittens?
We love them, dude. I just got mine 2 times yesterday. I told them to hit me with a third one. They wouldn't do it.
Well, I'm waiting for the boosters to come out because I really need to get a booster.
Yeah, I'm telling them, put it right on my forehead and in my right hand. We're good to go.
Yo, but you know what I was thinking of too? Like I rode by my sports complex stadium the other day, right? And I used to like going to the Eagles game. I won't
Oh, I bet. You
have a
can't now.
chance to get to go to another sporting
So
game
you'll never go
because
to another
listen, I
game
was
ever
even
again
thinking
because you need to be
I was
vaccinated.
even thinking I know I could get a fake
We love
Eagles
vaccines.
card, right? But I don't
Double J.
even want to be known to be seen with as I
The
got it.
giggles. Yeah, I know, man.
Right.
I
I
got
don't
it in my
even
lip.
like I
I
don't
mean, what the
you
fuck?
understand
He
where I'm
said it
getting at?
again,
Like
didn't
I
he,
don't
David?
what's this?
He said it.
I
You said it again, and David was trying to cover up for you again.
no, I think David said it. I didn't say it. I said giggles
No,
card
you
and then Dave
said
It
giggles,
was
and
all
then
mumbled. I couldn't.
you
I
slipped
couldn't.
the
I couldn't.
what's the bigger in there.
yeah,
You slipped
okay.
it
I'm
once.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Dude,
sorry, please.
all I know
Right,
is your
dude.
mustache is bigger than mine.
Nah,
I didn't
nah.
hear
It's no big deal. When
What
the
did
show's
you
done,
say,
I'm just
Dave?
gonna put it out.
I said all I know is your mustache is bigger than mine.
There's your kitty, right? Your kitty is on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my mustache?
No, dude, my cat is on friggin' Sharky's face.
I'm just gonna have to put
Sharky,
the
we need to
video
see
He's got a
Fucking
mask.
hit.
He doesn't even, dude, put a mask on, dude. Whip your beer up. I'm good to go. Where we going?
I took my bald ass head and wrapped it around and made a big mask one time and made some pictures and I looked like a fucking Sasquatch.
Dude, I wonder if they'd let you witness that when you did that.
Or some
Did you
sort of a
did you see what Matt Fireman just did?
Wookiee, you know. It's like look like kind of a balding
Yo,
Wookiee.
what's going on in the chat? What's happening in the chat, man?
I don't know, dude. You usually tell us.
Fuck me, man.
Well,
What the
if
hell
you guys
happened
I
to
think
the
there's
chat?
a little
for a
battle
second.
in the chat.
Shut up. Can you guys?
I think
be
I
quiet
could-
for a second? A little bit of chat.
It
Watchful
went
says,
bonkers.
"Hey, I will start muting every one of you guys." Watchful says chicken smells like popcorn when it's cooking. Noblest East says often when you least expecting it. I'm not sure what we were talking about there. And then he says, I'm busy. I'm just listening. Thanks, though. That's when I invited him on. I don't think Black. He said, Noblest East said, I don't think Black Tom really happened either. And Carrie said, television watching, news believers. Carrie said,
That's a
avoid
song.
doctors and avoid doctors and hospitals at all costs. I agree. If you can. Carrie said, food is the medicine. And then Carrie said, those who see it will be thought of as insane. So if you guys got any responses to that, Rick, come back. We lost David. We lost Rick. I didn't.
Henry.
Here comes David. All right. Rick will be back in a little bit.
Hey, I can see the chat. I just have to go into the chat and then flap over it, but I can't see you guys. I'd have to read it. And when I hit my arrow, it knocks me out. So now I know to hit the X button. I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
I thought you were mad at me. And you left.
Yeah, you know.
No, man. Dude, I love you guys, man. Rick does talk a lot. I love that dude.
Yeah. We all.
He's a good dude.
I was watching.
Oh wait, hold on. Go ahead, Mad Pieman, while I do.
Well,
this.
it's in the talk.
I just wanted to, Pat. Yeah, I just want to let you know that. Yeah, I was. I'm subscribed to Lincoln Karim. You know him. He's a photographic journalist. Man, he just rides his electric bike around New York, filming everything that's going on.
That's
He
awesome.
exposed all of the bullshit last year with all the hospitals and fucking funeral homes and.
Oh, is that the guy with the glasses?
He rides an electric bike with a little trailer behind it, and he films everything, man. But anyway, he dropped a link this morning to the FDA live stream. What do they call it? Conference for fucking vaccine fucking approval.
Yeah,
I was watching it, man.
The giggles approval.
Yeah, the giggles approval.
You guys are really fucking up.
Yeah, and sorry, man. Sorry. I was just trying to get it all out. And they knocked back the booster shot for booster giggles. For they wanted to give it to everyone pretty much. Everyone who was in they just wanted to get it out there, right? But they all voted against it. But they all approved. We're down to 3 now. They all approved. They all approved under emergency fucking action fucking agreement, whatever it's called. You know, is a 3-letter term for it. You know.
No, I know what you mean. They approved it.
Powers Act, basically.
Yeah, under emergency.
65-year-olds. Yeah, under emergency acts. Yeah, for over 65s. This is the first stage, obviously, that they've approved.
Yeah, they're doing this.
Over 65s and people that are at high risk. So if you've got any illness at all, they want to give you this. Poisonous giggles.
Right.
Because that'll help. That'll help apparently. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're totally right. And right, exactly. And welcome back, Sharky. I'm glad that you came back because I wanted to make sure that you heard the show.
Fuck this shit. Fuck this
okay,
shit. So my new phone just told me.
It's not your new rant.
My new phone just asked me. It put up a thing and said, "Hey, is it your bedtime? Is it my fucking bedtime?"
I think so.
What? I guess so. I
I'm
was
just kidding,
pretty
bro.
good, but
I'm just kidding.
it knocked me off, and the phone actually asked me if it was my bedtime. I just got this new phone. I
Fucking
don't know
what?
what it's doing. The AI is messing with me. I've never had a phone ask me if it's my bedtime. I mean, are you serious?
That's some
Like,
crazy
what the,
shit, man.
what?
Uh,
I've never heard anybody talk about that. This sucker just did it live.
Hey,
Brought to you
uh,
hey,
right now on
wow.
Patty's 24-hour,
Uh,
geez, what
hey,
the
that's
crap?
crazy, man.
that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. We'll get back to that in a second. I'm glad
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you came back on because I got something here that I want to play for you guys. I want to play. Who are we missing? Somebody just dropped out.
All right.
Um,
Rick. Yeah.
Rick,
So Rick,
yeah.
Can I
That's
say
pretty cool.
this
this one thing real quick?
what?
No, I just
No,
no,
what?
I just want to say, like, I know with everything going on with all this caca, we just don't give in, man, and we'll be all right.
Right.
That's I think we can do it. And I
Right.
and that should have been a final thought thing, and I had more, but go ahead, Pat, finish up, brother.
Thank you for your permission there. Um, but no, here we go. Okay, so now
Sharky,
Rick is
it's
now
your
Rick is,
bedtime.
shut up. My God, you guys. If it's not one of you
Yo,
guys talking, it's
he's
another.
not Jake. He's not Jake the Snake. He's a bushwhack, brother.
There, I muted him. Okay, so now this is to you, Mad Pieman. This is to you, David. This is to you, Sharky. This is to you, Rick. This is to you, everybody in chat. This is for you. I got all my brothers in me.
Are you gonna sing, Pat?
If I knew all the words. Wait, I got you. Let me get in where
You
we're
know
starting.
you
I
are.
got
This is definitely your team mouth to just take this down,
people.
man.
They say, "Shut up! I'm gonna sing." Just let me sing the record. We're giving love in a family dance. Our family, there are sisters in need. We are family. I left everybody in free. Our family. Oh shit! I
Hey,
can't
now
play
sing it
some
now,
songs.
Sharky. We are family. Hey, 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 hey.
I got all my brothers in me.
Rick fell down into his car.
Hey, what's this? Is this a new handshake? Hey, here. What the fuck are you giving me your elbow? Here's my hand. What is the elbow shit?
What's wrong, Rick? You look sad, bro. What's up? You need a hug?
Sharky's
You're on mute,
dancing. Rick
brother.
looks.
Oh, you left them
Out of
muted.
it.
That's why. You asshole.
No, I was just listening. Nothing's wrong. I said I had to get out of there because he kept on telling me to go to sleep. Tell me what the
Yo,
fuck to
what?
do, dude.
Yo, what are you guys
Oh,
doing, really?
None,
Tony,
dude. What do you mean?
welcome,
What are we
Tony.
doing? What do
I'm
you
just
think
And
I'm gay or something, dude?
I
no,
seen
dude. I'm
Steve.
just
Like I
pulling your
said, I
leg,
haven't
bro.
seen this. Listen, I haven't seen this dude. I haven't seen this dude in a while, right? He works for
I said I'm pulling your leg. That's funny. Come on. That was kind of gay
Hey, do
too,
you
right?
want to
I'm
hear
just
what?
saying. Pause. I love
There's
you,
he
man.
has he works for FedEx. He had a day off. He was down the river today. He got drunk. He
Dude,
just
he
came home
looks
with his
messed up.
mom. Dude, he was hammered this
Oh,
afternoon.
dude,
Like I said, he
dude,
a lot of
watch the
the
video
fucking
back.
Red Bull, the firewooders, right? And listen, he told us he didn't want to go home because he didn't want his mom to like say, you know, you got to do this or that if it's your day off or something. So he stayed out, and then
Sharky.
he couldn't go home at 6 o'clock because he was too drunk.
And
So,
how
but he
old
said,
is
"What
he?
time does his park close?" I said, "The park closes at 8 o'clock, dude." I said, "I'll
It's
wake
not
you
a
This
up
guy.
personal
when it
phone
closes."
call.
I said, "I won't let them lock
Sharky.
you in here." And the
Okay.
next thing I know, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna go get a room. I'm not gonna go home, and you can stop by and get a shower if you want." I'm like, "All right, whatever, yeah." So I took him up on that deal, and I didn't know. Like when I got here, like he got a little violent. And like,
I think
nah,
he
fuck
likes you,
you,
man.
dude. You're not gonna put your hands on me and like play around with me like that, dude. Like, no.
No, dude, he did in the
And
video, dude. He like started grabbing you,
I
but you're
think
like, get out
I
of
think he
here.
got a little pissed off. I think no, I think he got a little pissed off with that, and that's why he kept on telling me to go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. You
Okay.
ain't gonna tell me
Oh,
what the fuck to do.
hold on, Rick. Sharky,
Just be careful.
did you read what Singe Man wrote?
All right, no,
He
trust me, I
said,
have.
I would break a phone over my knee the day it asks me at my bedtime, unless, of course, the TV says it's okay.
Yo, that's great. That is
Oh man,
fire.
no, I just yeah, I just looked down and I see Scotty Balo is here. So hey brother, haven't saw you in a
Oh,
while.
wow. Holy shit.
Haven't talked to you in years on the phone. And hope you're doing well. Hope your mother's doing well, and we're all still waiting to die.
Hey, welcome, Scotty,
It's
by the way. It's been a long time since seen you. And he is totally right, you guys. You guys got to talk one at a time. These guys can't hear what you're saying. So, I mean, I love having you guys on, but you really got to watch. You really got to talk one at a time.
Brian, not talk over him.
No, you know what it is too? The delay, man. That's what sucks as well. But yeah, one at a time for sure. Even
But no, I hear. I'm glad that you were able to get a shower and everything, Rick. Hopefully, you know, things keep going good for you. I mean, you look good. You look healthy. I wouldn't try to lose too much more weight, but
No,
um,
I don't think. Well, I mean, if it should be, it should be whatever, you know. But I don't think I
yeah,
will, you know.
and if you do have diabetes,
But
bro,
I
keep an
yo
eye on that shit.
listen, before I met my wife, I was 180 pounds. I could never get over 200 pounds, and
Hey,
like
can I ask you?
6 months of being married, I was over 200 pounds.
Can I ask
She
you a
cooked.
personal question?
She Go ahead, yeah.
You miss her, bro, don't you? This
Oh,
is all
fucking
different
right, I
for
do.
you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I miss my family, man. Fucking
Is it
right.
over?
My
Is it
family was
over?
my
Over?
life, man. My family. Huh?
is it over? You can't make that up. Is it no
Yeah,
past
dude.
stuff? It's
There's
done.
no. I don't think there's any saving. Because what happened changed her, man.
Yeah.
It's literally changed her, and
Did she get
her
the giggle?
trait.
Wait, hold
No,
on,
dude,
hold on,
no.
hold on.
Oh,
No, I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's just between
Uh,
them two long
Spiritual
road, you know.
warfare, man.
I,
It
Yeah.
was spiritual warfare, straight up.
I know how it feels, bro. We all been through
right.
it, no matter what age. I feel for you, bro. I love you,
Yeah,
bro.
I remember. Go ahead, Sharky.
can I just say something? I don't know if it's going to help or not. I can tell you from my experiences, right? I've had my one wife, what I call per life. Okay, that woman went fucking ape shit. She's wrote me shit before, a different timeline change. I swear it was a suicide letter. 2 days later, after I'm trying to contact her, she contacted me again, and she's different. Now I went through, divorce, and we had kind of pre talked about all this kind of stuff, right? With what our parents went through, how we weren't going to react to it, but then it ended up happening because the lawyers got involved. And then one thing, kind of, I'm talking different years of how it kind of worked itself out, but still, what I see here are different versions, and so I appreciate the versions that were there. I don't have to like the versions that are there, but they were there for me for those little parts. So don't feel bad if she's not there anymore. Just appreciate when she was there for
Oh yeah,
you.
no, well, yeah,
You
one
know what
hundred
I'm
percent,
trying to
man.
say? I mean,
Yeah,
so
yeah, of
you
course,
can't you can't
Sharky.
beat you
Yeah.
can't beat yourself up. You can't try to
No,
make
I know for
someone.
what I don't have. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not
always
beating
remember.
myself up.
Yeah, good.
I'm not beating myself up. I'm just saying
Uh,
I miss, I miss,
yes, we do.
because it was so
Totally.
recent ago,
Yes.
dude. It was,
Yeah.
you go back 2 years ago, not even like a year and a half ago, I
Hmm.
had a family,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it was falling
Yeah.
apart, and I could
Brother,
see it falling apart.
it is fixing and it is going through and it is happening to all of us. I mean, all they got to do is shut off another thing, and a lot of us are done. Like me, I'm medically retired from both the military and a government job. They throw it out there, say I've got to get that shit. Guess what? I'm out. I'm out. I mean, where do I go? Do I like Patty's stream here? It's like, where the hell do I go? Do I
No, I
swim
agree
out
with.
into the lake and try to live off an island, like I'm, and not have any fires at night so nobody can't see me, and try to eat, raw crawdads and stuff through the day? I mean, I
That,
don't
that's
know.
what I'm trying to tell everybody
Or
right
or
now.
do we go out in a blaze of glory? They come to your door and you're just like, yeah, fuck you. I've heard stories where people were in such pain. My dad told me a story of this guy, and he had went to Mexico and got all the, he was way off the drug chart with whatever it was going through his. But he went to the small town next to me, and actually went out there and made a scenario, and the cops came. This is years and years ago, right? Before kind of, it's been years and years and years ago. But he made a small scenario, and basically forced the cops to shoot his ass. And he didn't have a bullet one in his gun. You
Mm.
know, he couldn't handle it
Wow.
anymore. He had to get the fuck out of this place, and that's what he chose to
Suicide by
do.
cop. Yeah, I heard that. I heard
Death
about
by
that.
cop. Death by cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. No, I totally agree with what you're saying. I mean, we are all eventually going to be hit by this. They're going to take away our income, and people are losing their jobs right now because they don't want to get the giggles, and
Hmm.
so that's why I'm saying is we really got to start building communities with, and I'm not saying us, you know, I mean, yeah, I'd love for all of us to get together and build a community, but that's not going to happen because everybody's so far apart. So we need to reach out and start finding the
I'm in the
the
wrong. I'm in the wrong country.
ungiggled in our area and start building the community with them. And if you can't find that or build a community in your area, then that's when you need to start thinking about moving closer to somebody who like me or whatever, closer that that I'm not going to get the giggles. Uh, I never will. I will not ever. I don't care what they do. I'm not getting the giggles. So um, I do also need to start reaching out and finding people who are ungiggled to get these communities together, because sooner or
Yeah.
later it's going to come to us. It's like that old
Yeah.
saying goes. I'm not sure exactly how it goes, but it's like, the government came after whatchamajigger and took him away, and you did nothing, and then they came
Let's
and
just.
huh?
I was just
And
gonna say, let's just say it like it is, man. This is the lead to the mark of you know what, the cheese. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, I mean, this could very well be the precursor to the market. I mean,
Oh, it is.
it's definitely something. If it's changing your DNA, it's changing. It's taking the human out of you.
Luciferase.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I've
How
heard
more
it.
blood
Yeah,
can you get?
Luciferase. That's right.
And in the Bible, God only calls the devil a god once, and
It's in
he's
the
the god
name,
of this
man.
world.
They're telling us. Yeah.
You
I
hear
mean,
me?
I try.
And
What?
and
Yeah, we can.
I'm saying God said
Yeah.
he calls the devil a god once of this world that we're in right now. Once in the Bible that I know of, which is the Old Testament, not the Old Testament, the new one, the ones you can pick up at a Dollar Tree. That's what he says. He says he's a god of this world. One time in the Bible that I know of. Am
Yeah.
I wrong?
Tony wants
I
to know.
wasn't I
Welcome.
wasn't
It's a beast
listening.
system, man. No way
I
that,
didn't
man.
say welcome before, but welcome, Tony. Tony wants to know what you're drinking, Sharky.
I wrote it's Coors Light, but it looks like Eeyores Light anymore. It's spelled Eeyores. Winnie the Pooh beer.
Yeah, they messed up that. It used to be nice cursive. I don't know what happened.
I know. Winnie the Pooh, is female here, and
Is it still
or
blue?
he used to be, and he's wearing a very very short titty top. Um,
No, but I'm
Well,
serious, man.
what?
People really need to start thinking about what they need to do because this is only gonna get worse, bro. Because
Oh yeah,
we're
yeah,
letting it
yeah,
happen.
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
We're in
No,
the
I'm
salad
saying we're
days.
not letting it happen, but everybody
Yeah,
else is letting it happen. They think
this
this is
is
just gonna go away. No, you're gonna
this
suffocate yourself at a job with a mask on for the rest of your
this
life
is
if you
this
don't fucking just say
this is
no.
this is the salad days, man, and it's turning brown. It's rotting, and
Yeah, man, it's
we're
only gonna
trying
get
to
worse.
we're all eating rotted. Everything here is rot, and
You ask 99% of the people you run into, ask them if they believe in the government. They'll tell you no, but they listen to everything they see on the TV. It's amazing to me. It's like, where are
half
you
of
at, man?
half of them, I mean, I don't even think they're real. I don't know if they're bots or they're just programs or what, but there's no life in
No,
them.
no, they're real, dude. They just got a veil that's so thick you have to put a axe to.
Government's the most. Yeah, government's the most dangerous religion on earth, man. It's dangerous.
Very
Yeah.
dangerous because they have all the tools,
That's all
and
they
then they
use.
give us the tools.
It's just a belief, man. And most of these people claim to not be religious and have no spiritual ideas or leanings. Yet
Facts.
they fully trust
Facts.
government.
You're right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a belief system. That's religion.
That's what I mean. That's what I was just gonna say. You cannot. I was telling my brother, dude. Oh, you don't believe in nothing, dude. You cannot be that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be
People
in a freaking. Oh, what's
people
that
got
word again? I just lost it. Damn it. But I told him, dude, you cannot. You can't be an atheist, dude, because you still believe there's something. So he scratched that, and he just shut up for a minute. He's like, "You're right. I do believe in a creator." And
Hey,
I was like, "Yeah." I was
I'll tell
shook
you
because he
what.
always. It was crazy, man. He always hated on a creator, but he admitted it.
Um,
He fucking
my
admitted it.
my
But
wife and
basically,
I'm
the
pretty sure.
idea just the idea of atheism. Sorry, mate, you go. You go, Shark.
No, go ahead, my pal, man. I'm pretty sure I've said it before, so go ahead, man.
No, you're. All I was going to
Just
say was
go.
the idea of atheism. The idea of atheism is
Scientism.
isn't it really is it's the trap. It's the trap that keeps people involved in the beast system and believing that this is all there is. There's nothing else.
It's
You're
a
born, you
hula
live, you
hoop.
die. That's it. Game over.
It's a hula hoop.
You're worm food. You're in the dirt. It's all about now. And what you can do and who you can rip off and whose head you can stand on to get to the top of the pyramid. And just look
Yeah.
after yourself and screw everybody else. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
all there is.
well,
It's like
That's
playing
the-
King of the
that's a
Hill.
soul
It's
crack.
like playing King of the Hill, dude. You ever played King of the Hill on a snowbank?
I'll
You
never
try to get up the
yeah.
big snowbank and you chuck people
I'll
off?
never leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to talk for a
No.
second.
Please.
People got
I'll never
to
ascend, man. Yeah, man.
people.
He's on a delay.
I've said it many times. People got to understand that you have the authority to say no. No man has the authority
People don't know how
over
to say no.
or woman, whatever. No other human has the authority over you. You have to be able to say no. No, 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 no. You're not doing this to me. No. And you're not doing this to my kids. Absolutely not. Stop bowing down to this evil government and all its evil minions. Stop bowing to them and live in your own damn reality and say no. I'm just like, I've talked to many people around me about this, and they I don't know why they forget so easily and so fast. They forget that we just had this conversation, and then they turn around and do the opposite of what we just talked about. Whether it's wearing a face muzzle over your or diaper, face diaper, whatever you want to call it. I've had many talks with a person about that, and 2 minutes later, we're getting out of the car and walking into a Starbucks, and he's putting his face diaper on, and I'm just like, what? Did we just have an hour talk on the way here?
No.
An hour?
No. Yeah, you didn't, Patty. You were a ghost. You're a ghost in the machine here. We are on borrowed time. We're not even supposed to be in this existence here. And that kind of makes me, I really
I don't believe
wonder
that.
about that.
I don't believe
I
that.
feel like
We're
that-
here for a reason, man.
I feel like that movie where the ghost is, he's like trying to talk to people, and people are just ignoring him, and he's like, what?
Yeah.
Turkey, we're here for a reason, brother. Sometimes I'm like, why me? I used to be an asshole, bro. Like, You don't understand. Like, I don't know what woke me up or what got me into this, but I didn't ask for any of this, bro. And that's what's so great about a creative to me, because I didn't ask for this, dude. I was the worst person in the world, dude. I thought I was hot shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With, you know what I mean? And
that's
it's
what
amazing,
I
dude.
call
It's
black
know,
I don't know how to
can
explain it, bro.
I can agree with everything you just said, but I have in the background of my mind that I was near death, and I don't know how I
Yes.
survived it.
Well,
So
me too, dude. I don't remember it though. That's the
yeah,
thing.
no,
I almost died when I was 3, bro.
when I put, I'm still today putting pieces together from when I was in a coma. 4 years,
Yeah.
16. So I'm still putting pieces together, but I found pieces out that just don't make sense. Like when I got to the second hospital, as soon as I got in there, they got me out of the ambulance. They incubated me right there. I watched them do it. I was fully awake. Even though I wasn't awake, I was awake because I watched them do it. I watched them shoving it down me. I watched all the water spray on me, but yet I wasn't awake. I was out. And okay, so now they got this tube in me. So I go in for surgery so they can put dialysis tubes in my neck, one here and one over here. And I woke up on the operating table and I had a conversation with the doctor. I told the doctor to let me go. And he was like, I was out of it still, obviously. But when I got out of the coma, the doctor brought the conversation up to me. And I'm like, wow, that wasn't a dream. But it took me years to realize that, hey, how could that have happened if I was incubated before going into surgery? How could I have had a conversation with the doctor? So at that time, I think I switched timelines right there in that time span. I think I switched timelines uh, or something captured my consciousness
Something.
and where I am. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
You went.
I start seeing the effect. People are acting strange to me. People are not. They're ignoring me. They're not listening to me. I could go into a chat to some chat I've never been in before, and I could say hey and talk to people, and nobody's fucking answering me. But if nobody in that chat will talk to me, nobody will say anything to me. But if I see one of my community people like you guys or somebody that I know in chat or that's been in other live streams like Brian Stavely or other chats I don't know who has live streams. Whoever we go into the watch, we all watch basically the same people. So
Absolutely. We're a big family.
So if another person from anywhere in there that I know in our community goes into that same chat, I can talk to that person. That person will acknowledge me. You know.
You go in any other chat though.
But nobody else
I know.
will acknowledge me.
Yep.
So
I say hi to
very
everybody
good.
that I know. Yeah.
I would never have thought. I would have never have thought my world would be like this. I never would have thought that so many people would be, not just the United States. We're talking the whole damn world. The whole damn world, half of it at least, or more, has lost their freaking minds. I mean, and to them, we've lost our minds.
90%. It's 90%. It's 90%.
90% what? 90% of the world got
90%
that
of
this
the
has
world.
got a hold of?
No,
90%
I'll touch you.
What?
We didn't lose our mind, like you said. The other What is it? 93% of the world lost its mind.
90.
Hey,
I reckon 90% have lost their mind. At least 90%.
hey, Patty, you
Absolutely.
got some, you got some pretty good people in the chat that just came in. I see. I just looked
Oh,
at
I
it.
wanted to
yeah.
say,
I want to say,
Cool.
yes.
Let's get
Hey,
into the chat.
Cammy, welcome.
what's up, Kenny?
Floyd, Texas Danny, welcome, buddy. Welcome, Floyd. Welcome, Texas Dan and Cammy.
And Tony's
Tony
been
was
asking me.
Oh, what's up, Floyd? If that's Floyd.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
his
Sig
last name,
man.
but
you guys are more than welcome to come in. If you want anybody is more than welcome to come in. There's the link. Anybody's more than welcome to come in and chat with us. And if you come in,
don't
just
shout
be
it to me, Tony.
respectful. One person at a time talking, so other people can hear what we're talking about.
We don't do that.
And
very well, do we?
Sharky,
I'm
Sharky,
sick.
I
I'm
just
not
want to
from
say,
that.
Sorry,
Sharky, I
Patty,
just
go
want to
ahead.
say you still got the redness going on. I mean, your mustache and everything is still like a lot redder than it used to be. Like it's changed.
Man, I've been up. This is the 5th day. I've walked like 30 minutes. Oh, I walked 25 minutes today in the heat. Right. But
That's
then
too
I've
much
been
Kool-Aid.
doing some exercises and stuff. You know,
Is it
just a little
Kool-Aid?
bit.
Are you
Not like I don't know what I don't know what it is.
Drinking orange Kool-Aid, man.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Don't. No, I'm not drinking
Don't drink the
Kool-Aid. You
Kool-Aid.
know, I should be able to tie this up. And I should be able to, if I tied this to my mustache and made this big thing. You know, I did this one time. I went to the liquor store one time, right? And I put on my old Matrix long leather
Spandex?
leather coat, right? It's y'all saw me
The
dance
long
in it
jacket. The long jacket.
before. Yeah, it's a big. And but what I did is I took my hair and I found some spray stuff, you know, that was left over from the wife, right? So I found some spray stuff, and I took my beard, and I did it out like this. I did it out like this.
So now
Just-
you're
just watch
telling us
this.
you sprayed your beard red? Is that what you're saying?
No, I sprayed my beard. You can't probably see it, but I sprayed it like a peacock, right? And then I had my hair coming. I sprayed
How
it
do you
with,
spray it like a peacock?
where it would stay, like a peacock. Like
No.
you see how
Sure.
the hair. So it was like a big flat
So-
thing and and I pulled this shit around. And I went up there with my big leather trench coat, and this motherfucker up there, this drunk guy, this older guy was like, looking at me, he was like, "Man, how you been?" I'm like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" And I'm like, pretty good. He's like, "Man, I know you from somewhere. How do I know you?" I'm like, "I'm not even from this fucking reality, motherfucker." You know, I'm like, I got my beer, you know, and stuff, and I'm starting telling him this kind of crazy shit. You know, I'm like, hey, you remember this, or you remember that? And he's like, no, but he was like, it only lasted for just a little bit, but that dude remembered me, man, and I don't know who in the fuck this guy was, you know.
So before we welcome Cammy on, I want to get one thing straight, Sharky. You have not sprayed or done anything to your. Okay.
Nah, bro.
Welcome,
no,
Cammy.
I haven't.
Hi, Kitty.
Hey, Kimmy.
Hello.
Kitty. Okay, move the kitty for a second so I can see your face, Cammy. I need to talk to you.
She's trying to show us her chest. Get out of here. With that.
Get that kitty out of the way. It's not kitty time right now. All right, Cammy.
All the time
The
it's kitty
cat's
time
saying
right now. She's dead.
I don't know.
She's beautiful.
Hey, Cammy, I just want to let you know. What is
Tuxedo.
this? Y'all want me to go a bit perverted?
No, I want you to
No.
be quiet for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yami,
Keep that to yourself, sir.
I wanted to. I don't know if you watched the show earlier, but I want to ask you. I'm asking people. There's a friend of mine who, her mom got the first giggles, and she's trying to give the information to her mom about not getting them again. So I mean, we can send her all kinds of stuff, but she wants a panel of people to be able to talk to her mom live on a stream, and I'm wondering if you're able to join us, and just talk about what information you've learned about all of this, giggles and stuff, and
Oh, what it has done to you, right?
any, anything that you want to share, that the information that you know. So I don't know if you're willing to do it. Just let me know because,
I don't
or
know if it would help
I
with
don't know when the
anything.
time or date is yet, but
That
if you're
would definitely be something I'd need before I could even guarantee
okay,
anything because of my work schedule.
well, it would be at our normal time. I know that for
Yeah,
sure.
it'd plan it. Absolutely, we'd plan it. But yeah, I mean,
I
that's
just don't know
hard. She
what.
already got it.
What?
She already got it, or is she thinking about getting it?
She's got her
Well, what
first
happened?
one, which is why I'm wondering if it's going to even make a difference.
Yeah,
Well,
my buddy
this is what
got.
happened. Okay, her and when they first started coming out with these, her mom, her okay. So I'm just gonna address her mom. Okay, so her mom is a city bus driver, so she feels that she has to get this. So, her husband's a tad bit older than her, so they went and both got it at the same time, and he got sick right away, and so she took him into the emergency room, and that's when she lost contact with him because they wouldn't allow her in there with him, and before she knew it, they had him on a ventilator, and so she was able to come and see him while he was on the ventilator, and he was struggling. He wanted obviously to get off the ventilator. He, she knew something was wrong at that point. She knew that there because he was fine. He had the flu basically. So, um, why is he on a ventilator? Right? I mean, like, what the hell's going on? So, anyways, she got scared, and my friend was able to reach her a little bit. This is her mother. She was able to reach her and get her to stop taking the giggles. And so she did for a while. But then her doctor talked her back into getting the giggles and said, if we give it to you today, you basically got to start all over. So, so basically, she got her first giggle again. So it would be her
Oh, then
second.
she's already fully vaccinated. If she got it twice, that's
Uh,
not how it works. It's
not
good for like
no
a year.
giggled, Cammy, giggled.
Yeah. Giggles. She got one. She got both.
So yeah, okay.
So she's already. They're trying to talk her in her third.
Patty,
I'm drinking beer, by the way. If anybody
You're cutting out.
acquired minds want to know.
Patrick, Patrick.
So what?
I'm here if you need for me to talk with her on, whatever. Okay,
Mhm.
that's my
No, I'm
call.
down too, man. I'm down too. It just depends what time. And
It doesn't got to be like this. It could be just a phone call or something. I don't even know how that. I don't think there's three-way anymore.
No,
there
and,
used to be
and
three-way, and
she wants to do. My friend wants to do this on a live stream.
I was gonna say
that's fine.
Throughway still exists.
That way everybody can interact with her mom, and you know, I think it's a lot better than she's been sent information on top of information. We can send her information all day long, but she needs to interact with people who she can see, who's actually talking back to her, who's actually got information, truthful information to give her besides that black box that's giving you all information.
Oh yes,
uh,
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
guilt
instead
is
of
strong when
reading it.
you work in the public. You have to do it for everybody else's safety. Don't you care about everybody else? Don't you care about the grandmas? Don't you care about their babies? I hear it all
But
the time.
but you
nah,
know
that's
what
fuck
sucks?
people.
that's why
You
I'm
know what?
Fuck
telling you
people.
the giggles. That's
Them
like,
motherfuckers will stab you in the back, and family is the worst ones to do it.
And
Have
it,
you
it,
guys exactly like
no.
have you guys ever like talked to like a family member or like one of your good friends and you have a few other friends telling them the same thing like, dude, I'm telling you, it's caca. Don't do it. Don't buy that sandwich. You know, da 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 da. But guess what? They're
Sadly,
like, yeah, no, I believe you,
mine has
dude. Yeah,
fully
yeah. And guess
done
what?
all of my
You
family.
drive by and they're walking down the street with the sandwich. Do you know what I mean? It's really up to the individual. I mean, we could talk all day long, and I hope that we can strike a chord or even a switch. But I'm
You
not trying to be a
make
Debbie Downer. But 9 out of 10, man, it's just they're
nah.
gonna do what they want to do. You know? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be an ass or anything, but it's
well,
hard to talk something out of
you
somebody.
guys
But
you guys remember me
When
telling you
you
about my cousin, right? Who's a nurse.
Nah, wait. Oh my God, yeah,
My
yeah,
cousin who's a nurse.
yeah. I remember that,
was,
Patty.
After finishing,
yeah,
you
a
did
while
everything
back.
on that one.
Yeah,
Let's okay. So anyways, for the rest of you who don't know, my cousin who's a nurse, she was there when basically they saved my life when I had the kidney failure. She worked
that's
at
what I wanted to say too. Sorry, man. I wanted to say something definitely happened that day to you, man. What we don't know though, but dude, something happened because I've heard your story, dude, and it's on point every single time. Every single thing you say is on point. I'm just saying something happened to you to that day. What it is, we don't know. You know, that's
yeah.
crazy, man.
So anyways, we were going back and forth with the information, and she said she had decided to get the giggles, and I said, you've been against the giggles for years. Why would you just all of a sudden change your mind like that? And she's like, well, I did a little research, and I'm doing it for my granddaughter. She sent me a picture of her granddaughter, and I'm like that's a cop out, I think.
Can I
So
show you something right now just because it's creeping me the fuck out?
what?
We're live streaming, right? I'm watching
Yeah.
this live stream on my computer. And on my computer, I am not there. Dave Patrick, Matt Hyman, David Wolf, Rick Swain, and Sharky. I'm not there.
well, that's because we're a ghost in a machine. I've said that
That's
before.
weird because you're here right now. I mean,
I
we
was
can
gonna
still
say,
I'm
is it
talking
that's
to
some
you guys,
that's some
but
crazy shit.
that is
isn't
is
weird.
it
that
because you're
the most
connected to your
fucked
phone?
That's
up thing
crazy shit.
I've ever seen? I'm looking at this and I'm going, what the frack?
Yeah, if
You're
I'm looking,
okay.
you know, it's funny. I'm looking at the name that shows that
Well,
you're in
I'm
the
telling
show
you,
right now.
There.
It's missing an E.
My computer keeps resetting me back. It
It's
was back
weird.
for like
Well,
half an hour.
hey, don't feel
I
bad.
was
You
like,
guys
what
hear
the
me?
You are a glitch. You glitch stuff out. I can't even
what
keep
the
this
hell? I
this
come
thing.
on
Yeah,
and
you
my
just
computer
did.
jumps back half an hour. I'm
I
like,
forgot
But
what I was talking No.
You know,
No, you're
you're
talking
talking
about
about
your
the
cousin.
nurse, just your cousin being the nurse and everything that was
Oh,
going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm getting to my point here. So,
I know
anyways,
you are.
we were getting back and going back and forth. So she sends me she tells me that she's going to get the giggles the next morning. And so I'm just like, why? And I'm trying to send her information. I'm like, um, yeah, no, that's a good idea, Scott. Um, so, okay, so she sends me a photo. Well, that night at about 2 o'clock in the morning, I sent her some more information. I said, and then I told her, I said, please think about this. You've got why the rush? You know, you've been working around patients for over a year already. Why the rush to do it now? You know, I mean, look into this a little bit more. So she sent me a photo. She sent me a photo the next day, and it had her and another nurse doing this, you know, with their band-aids right there. I thought that was kind of a slap in the face, you know, because she knows I'm against it. And so she she's changed as far as I'm concerned. Um, this is a text that she wrote me. Uh, she asked me um, if I started a job that I was going to go for yet, and I said no because they're talking about what's going on right now with the giggles, and I said I'm not going to do it. So if this means I not going to be able to get this job finally, that where I could, you know, finally, I think could have gotten a decent job. Um, she's. I said not yet. Don't know if I will now because they're talking about all drivers being giggled because we haul food. They haven't decided yet. So she writes me this: read the news, pal. She never, ever has ever called me pal. And she's been mad at me before. Never called me pal. So I can tell she's like really mad, you know. So read the news, pal. Those getting deathly sick and dying are the ungiggled. So she is believing all the propaganda that that black box is shooting out to her, um, and
That's the
the
narrative,
because she,
man.
what's
That's the
that?
narrative worldwide, man. We're being blamed for all the illness. That's the same narrative here. We're the unjabbed, we're the lepers that are spreading the illness. Apparently, that's the
Hmm.
narrative. You know, that's what's going on everywhere, even here. Same. It's all bullshit, man.
Yeah, Scotty Bale had a good idea from now on. If if you're not talking, mute yourself. Um, hey, David, welcome back. Like said, from now on, we're gonna try. If you're not talking, have yourself muted. So we'll go. Awesome, great. Okay, David, go ahead.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, I just want to say that, yeah, dude, you're talking about your life death experience there, man. The only thing I remember when I got pushed off a Jenks. You don't know Jenks Park, but you can look it up. It's a big tower from like back in the day, 1800s, and it's a clock tower. And is there an echo or is it just me?
Just you.
Just okay. Well, because I got a headphone in. All right, it's good now. But yeah, when I was a kid, I was 3 years old. I went up there with my brother. I followed my brother up there, but I got pushed off, and it's a long drop. It's very long, actually. It's like 20 to 30 feet, maybe even 50. I'm not sure to be exact how many feet it was. But anyway, if it wasn't for my cousin, he caught me, but he was like 8 years old. So when he caught me, I was 3. Like the impact, I smashed my head off. I got scars from it and everything. I was messed up. But I don't remember anything. That's the thing. Like, it was crazy. I don't. So I just don't. I don't. Maybe because I was young. You know what I mean? But I know that after that, there's this thing I felt though after that. As I got older, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I got, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, just something came upon, man. I don't know, it's weird. Not, not godlike or anything like that, but like, because just I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it was bad. I don't know. I don't know. You know what the dude's name was? What they called him? The kid that pushed me off. His name was Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
No, I'm not joking, bro. I'm not joking at all. Then his
I
name was
believe
Freddy.
you. I
I
believe you.
believe you.
That was funny.
It is funny, man. It is funny.
Hey, yeah, Scotty, and Texas Danny, you guys are more welcome to come on if you want. I know that you said there's too much going on right now, Scott, but anytime, Scott, you're more than welcome. Come on, Texas Danny, you're more than welcome to come on.
Yeah,
I know
he's got some new Mandelas.
Danny talks a lot about the
The Earth, the maps and stuff, dude. Yeah, he's nasty, right? With that
yeah,
stuff.
mm, yeah, he
I'll
talks a
bounce.
lot.
I'll bounce out for him, dude, if he wants to come in and drop some gems. Because that guy's always got something up his sleeve, dude. I mean, not literally like that, but he's always got good stuff. Every time he comes in, he's always saying some good shit.
And if anybody else wants to talk, you just got to jump in, and everybody else will mute themselves. Then,
Yeah,
I see
absolutely.
Matt Pyman just unmuted himself, so he wants.
Was that a magic trick? Oh, he's buffering.
I guess he don't want to talk. He left, but we're gonna mute him anyways. So,
Wait, what? Who's what? I'm lost. I'm
did you
sorry.
just
I
wake
got
up?
lost.
Did you
I
just wake
can't
up?
Brush your beard.
read and reply and listen at the same time. I'm just that kind of an individual. So, let
Welcome
me
back.
mic myself again.
All right, sounds good, Scott. Floyd says, "Let's see, we the ones who are smart for not taking the bioweapon." Correct. To the mainstream media, we, the truthers, are safe from a government-made control system. We will stay organic. Yes, I agree. I agree. You can tell. Have you guys watched, like, if you get on your phones, and I'm sure a lot of you guys get the news also. Do you guys have you guys been seeing the United States
What?
and all around the world?
Hold on,
They're
Pat. You're
getting
breaking up.
hit with these weather. Am I breaking up? Am I
Yeah,
still
you're
breaking
pretty
up?
bad. You're good now.
I'm gonna jump out and come back in. Oh, I'm good.
No, it's because we all were muted. Now, when we all were muted, you weren't coming in clear, but we come back on and you're working fine.
No, you
Oh.
were bad, but you were good. You're good now, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think you have to jump out, but if you feel like you have to, we'll be right here, man.
No, if I'm coming through fine, I'm gonna stay on if I'm coming through fine. But
Fine.
what was I talking? Oh, the weather. I was talking about the weather. How if you look around the world, everybody's getting hit with these floods. What I'm just saying. I see all this, and it's like you can tell that the governments are operating the weather systems. They got
pretty
everything.
bad.
They're just
They put out a
attacking
news
with
story admitting it.
yeah.
I read it.
Yeah, they're just attacking everywhere. And Canada, I see Canada sold out.
Oh, geez,
Canada is
long time ago.
now I just seen it today that Canada is starting the social system, whatever
Back.
that's called, the same thing the
Come back
Chinese
Social
have.
in.
credit?
What?
The
That
social credit?
What?
you're breaking up pretty bad, bro.
All right. Yeah, the
I
social
don't know if it's
credits.
just me. Is it just me? Or...
That's because the United States is already running on it, whether you guys
No,
like
I'm
to
talking
know
about
it or not.
Pat breaking up. He's breaking up pretty bad. Is it just me, or
No, he's been speeding up and slowing down. It's his internet.
yeah? No, I'm just saying, dude. You're good right now. It just once you get going on a roll, dude, it's right. Sound like a robot.
Hey,
I got
That's
totally
because they don't
censored the
want
other
me
day making a comment on somebody's channel. I typed out this thing that was explaining a whole bunch of stuff about the giggles and all of the actual
Are you partying over there?
no, my cats are probably into something. You guys settle down. Anyway, 2,371 characters were stricken out and had a line drawn through it. When I posted it, immediately they had censored the whole thing so that it made no sense. And so I took a picture because I could see what they had done to it so that I have proof that they immediately just trashed everything. And I didn't say anything bad. I was suggesting that if they read on a certain website, they would notice that other things compared to what we're getting the giggles for isn't so bad, and they should actually check out the numbers because they're using your lack of math against you because the numbers sound big.
Well,
And
I
I
got
said
the
that's
juice,
true,
and I feel
but
great.
the numbers for other things are so much bigger, so you should look into that so you can see a good comparison, because if we're not going to do what we're doing for that, why are we doing it for this? And that was what I was suggesting. But using their own website so that I wasn't suggesting bad things, and they still crossed the whole thing out and made it sound like horrible. By the time it was done, it just didn't make any sort of sense, and it sounded like gibberish posted to this guy's page. I was like, you jerks. So I typed right above it that, just so you know, 2,371 characters have been stricken out by YouTube to make that sound like gibberish.
An option to get the vaccination. So you want to put.
So I let them know that it was altered, but they're not letting any information out.
Before you know it, dude, people are gonna be riding bikes and running marathons for the freaking the giggle jiggles. You know what I mean? It's amazing. I'm telling you, it's all gonna happen. And like I keep telling people, oh, you think they're gonna keep riding bikes? They're gonna ride bikes forever until you tell them to stop riding bikes. You know?
Oh, they're pushing for bike riding here. Literally, we just spent tens of millions of dollars rechanging our
that's fucking
downtown so
free.
that one of the lanes is now a complete two-way bike lane with speed bumps to make sure cars slow down so that bikes have the best ride through town. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, we're in a town full of mountains and hills. Why would everybody want to ride a bicycle?
I seen this. I seen a video of where they had. Sorry. I seen a video where they had a bunch of people. Well, they started with 3 people that were sitting in a waiting room, and when the third person came in, she sat down, and a buzzer would go off, and the first 2 people would stand up, and then the third person, when she just came in, she would look at them, and then she would stand up with them, and then they would sit down, and then the buzzer would go off, and they would stand. They would all stand up again, and even though she didn't know why she was doing it, she was doing it because the other 2 were doing it. So then more people were coming in, and as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, the whole room eventually was doing it at the same time. Every time a buzzer would go off, just because the other one stood up.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
thought
They even proved that when you take out the initial people who were doing it, that the new person would teach every other new person in the room how to do it, even though they didn't know why.
Yeah,
It's
Yep,
disgusting and it's sickening.
I was just like, oh my
That's
god.
called social programming. I try to explain it to people all the time. Nobody wants to hear it.
No, nobody
If
wants to
that
be the
was
odd one out.
me, if that was me, I would be like, hey, what's going on here? Why are you guys doing this? Simple as that. What the hell are you guys doing?
Well, I'll be
Or I
honest.
would
If I was a kid, I'll be honest. If I was a kid, I'd probably be like, "Yeah, I want ice cream too." Do you know what I mean? But that's kid mentality, though. You know what I mean? You want to fit in with everybody else at that age, you know, because you don't know any better. But damn, it seems like people that are grown, it's like, come on now, bro. What, or woman? Like, what are you doing? I just, you know what? This is what they say. I'm just, I gotta work. I gotta do this. I got kids. It's like excuse after excuse. And I understand that it is hard. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? I understand that. But you have to make draw a line in the sand. What are you gonna do? You know? I tell people about this all the time with kids, and they're still sending their kids to public schools. So because some of them only get their meals there, you know, it sucks. People are stuck between a hard place, man. What else can you
Floyd,
do? You know?
yeah, Floyd says, we the wise ones who understand knowledge, logic, and deep spiritual awakening to the real, to free your mind from control, we will win the war against the ignorant government and followers.
And I wanted to
Simply,
say this too.
Singeman said I was born for this. Stoked.
Yeah, he
Yeah, go
said a
ahead.
funny. No, I read one of his comments earlier. I forgot what he said. That shit was kind of funny, but not really. I forgot the comment, but I have to go back and look. But yeah. But no, what I
Uh,
wanted to.
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna read Texas Danny. I don't know what you're talking about. Is she a resident or what? Who are you talking about, Texas Danny? Or I died to be here. No, go ahead. What were you gonna say, David?
No, I don't even remember really, man. But because it was really a good one until I got messed up. Because I got so much going through my head, it's unbelievable. You have no idea. But yeah, my mind races like crazy. ADHD, baby. But yeah.
Why don't you 3 continue for a second while I go get some iced coffee. I'll be right back.
That's
Be
fine,
good.
brother.
One at a
We
time.
will.
Okay.
Always. No, I'm worried about people, really. Everybody's following the leader.
And that's
And like
following
I
the
was,
leader.
Well,
We
that's
and I
what
can't
was
help them. I don't
keep
think
them
we can
going.
exactly help them anymore. I mean, we've
no, I
tried,
know, but I
but
still
I mean,
try, man.
well, yeah, and that's great. I do
But
too, but
guess how many friends I've had? Guess how
go
many
ahead.
friends I have?
Well, I've got well, not really a lot other than online. Y'all.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Virtual friend. I got more friends online than I do in real life. You know?
Yeah. I've
Well, I
got my,
definitely have more online than in real life. I do have a few in real life, luckily.
I,
Well,
I've
in real
got
life, I know a lot of people, but like friends that I hang out with, that you know what I mean? No, I have friends that
yeah.
are. I
Hey,
call them more of acquaintances now. You know what I mean?
I even
People
have
that I
one
went to
yeah.
who, well, I don't
went
know
to
if she's
Um,
fully awake,
school with,
but
but
she's
that's
awake
you
enough
know.
not to get
hey,
giggled.
hey, Cammy.
Yeah.
You want me to show you what I just pulled out of the oven?
Ooh, what'd you pull out of the oven?
Um,
Oh,
can
Oh,
you
I
see
can
that?
hardly see that.
oh
I'm
yeah,
blind. I see yellow.
it's
Yeah, it's
cheese,
cheeses.
Ease.
and oh,
Cheese,
is that meatballs?
cheese. No, it's not. It's chicken. There's a chicken leg and a thigh underneath all that stuff,
Oh,
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 and it's
that's all the vegetables.
red
Okay,
potatoes, and it was cooked in barbecue sauce, and then all this other stuff. I took the broccoli and like
oh, that's what that is.
I
yum. One
boiled
pan
it.
cooking right in
Yeah, I
my
Nice,
boiled
eye.
it. I boiled it, and then you kind of throw it all together, and I made a big mush.
dude. That looks awesome,
Put
bro.
yellow onions in here and stuff. So there ain't no
I
way I
throw
can
it
eat
all
all
in
this
one
stuff,
pan raw and just cook it. Cheese
but
and
So,
everything.
dude, you can have half of it in your beard.
man, I'm trying to make some food and eat it while I can because I need to learn my cooking skills. Because all we're going to have left is flavorings and earthworms. How do
Facts.
you season earthworms? I mean, I used to eat them raw as a kid. I did,
Well, if you can get
but
somewhere where you're allowed to have chickens, get chickens. They lay eggs, and then you always have eggs.
exactly.
Yep.
And I mean, but I think the land
And
is
the odd
going away.
chicken.
That's kind of what I was thinking with Patty's stream here, and it's like, well, the only place that's actually free anymore is government owned land. Because the land you're on, you don't pay the taxes. Well, they're going to take it away from you. It doesn't matter if it's paid for or bought for by your great 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 grandma.
But it does
It's
matter.
it's, it's it, it's going to go away. That
You
you
don't have
can't.
to.
Yeah, and
You
so
don't have to.
where do we go? Maybe we go into the land of the Sasquatch. Maybe we have to
You
try.
have
But
to learn the law.
See,
but even
that's where
then
I'm
it's
at
like
an advantage. In
how the hell do
Canada,
we?
there's more wild greenery that is unowned by anyone than anywhere else.
Yep.
Exactly.
We have to
And
learn the law, dude. You don't have to. No, dude. You don't have to drive either without any of
yeah,
that stuff. I'm telling
I
you.
mean, if I was a
You
young
don't
man,
need
I
a
would think,
license to drive. You don't need to pay taxes.
And yeah, it
yeah,
will not cost to live. Your cost of living
I
will
mean,
be
you're gonna go
more
through
to
some
be able
stuff,
to
but you're
food.
gonna win in court because
Well,
it's the law. You don't have to. It's not,
or
you know.
or
But I don't. But it's Patrick's channel. I don't want to get that ripped out.
I've
hi,
I've
Paula.
heard this. I've heard this too. Like
It's facts, man.
something big with the things around us, right?
Traveling, baby.
It's fixing to happen. It's fixing to open up. It's fixing to be something to where just like it seems like none of these people in the big wigs are caring about lawsuits. They don't give a shit about lawsuits at all. They're just pushing it forward, pushing it. They don't care about the consequences. So is that the consequences are mundane because something really, really big is fixing to hit us
Yeah.
And that's where the
They're not
ascension
expecting us
symptoms
to
come
be
in. You know,
there or
if
for
you don't,
society to be around to sue. Is
yeah,
what I
And I'm
if you don't have these injections, you're more likely to receive those whatever ascension symptoms are to try to get the crap out of this place. And, you know, now what's weird is for like I know
listen.
for straight up for Patty and me, we knew what the globe looked like. We knew what we were taught, and somehow we fell asleep, died, and whatever, and we woke up here. And
Hey,
by the time it happened a multiple number of times, a lot of people were talking about it. So it was like, wow, there's a whole community here of people, you know, talking about the strangeness of how this
hey.
place is. It's real, but it's not real. So go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just want to say it doesn't matter if you believe in Yeshua like we do. It doesn't matter if you believe in
Yeah,
this or that. What we need to believe in is our rights to be here and to speak. Do you
yeah.
understand? That's all we need to
Oh
get
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
together. We don't need to be all on the same page because that's never going to happen. That's why I love you guys. We're all different.
yeah. That's
We need
never
people
gonna
just to come together that
happen.
believe in our rights and let's roll, baby, and just say no. That's it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
That's so it's so easy but so complicated at the same time.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy, man. It's that easy but so hard at the same time.
because
yeah,
nobody has focus anymore.
People just
yeah.
think everything's
I
gonna go back to normal.
Wandering off
That's
on the differences instead of remembering what unites us.
But
I
that
told
goes
my
back
girl.
to what I'm saying is that we need to understand that we are our own little gods. We can create.
mm-hmm.
We there is nobody on this earth that is above us. We're
Nope.
equal. We're all equal. We all have to take our pants off one leg at a time. You know, we all have to uh there's no I don't know why it's so hard for some people to say no. Now I have a problem saying no to other people when they ask me for favors
Oh
or
my
whatever.
God, me
But
too.
I,
Woo.
but I do not have a hard time saying no to authority. That authority, when I say authority, I say an authority figure that wants to get over on me. The authority figure that wants to think that he or she's higher than I am.
Mhm.
Nobody has authority over me. Nobody.
You know what's sad is and it's happening. It is happening. All these it is happening right around us, and that happened to me. You know, when I got medically retired, you know, I was at that point where I was like, you know, I could never find a job to make good money, but when I did, you know, you start kind of thinking you're that job, you know, even as obscure as that job is, you start thinking that. And so you take a person that's went to college, which I went to college. It ain't like I went to college. I mean, I you know, had fucking associate's degree in stupid ass computer information systems in 3 or 4 years, and which I never, you know, went on to figure out what the crap I was going to do in there. I was just like a lifelong college member. But you take people and they literally they'll die when you take their job away. They don't know what to do with themselves. You take a comp, right, that is so used to being that authority, and you take that away and you put them in a normal situation, and they ain't got that authority, and they're going to die off. They're going to die off because
Exactly.
they believe they are that job, and then all of a sudden they're not getting the money, they're not getting, you know, the income, and they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. Then they have to
But
face themselves, face themselves and be thinking like, wow, did I treat this person that way? Did I do wrong to this person? Did I get a blowjob on the fucking side of the street? When I shouldn't have. All the crazy crap that comes around with those kind of authoritative positions.
No, but
They
you
got
made a
to
good point.
face their darkest soul.
But we all have to. We all have to. But you
Oh,
made a good
you
point.
do.
You made a good point. Putting people in a normal situation is hard enough. Imagine them putting in this situation. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not meant for this. They don't know. All they know, they have kids that got to go back to school. They got things that have. They got to go back to work. You know what I mean? And whatever necessary means they will do. And that's sad. And they think they're doing the right thing when they're not really doing the right thing. And you got to think, most of these people do 9 to 5s. They come home. They don't even have time to research. Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind. Look at anything that we're saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And I understand that. And that's why I understand why I can't get mad when they look at me like I'm a weirdo, because I am a weirdo in all reality. You know what I'm saying? We're all weirdos, but I'm just saying, these people don't have time to look at these things. And when I tell them that, they look like, but I try to give them the most easiest thing to look up because, Google and shit. They don't let you find anything these days. But,
and what's
everything.
Weird? What's
it's
really
crazy,
weird,
man.
David, is, this stuff, the internet was made to make it easier. So you got the entire, supposedly, the entire, some kind of a knowledge in your hand. And used to, we would go to the card index in the library, have to look stuff up. But here it's just like you just ask them to just simply punch in, David Carradine or somebody. Just a name. It will pull up literally what most of the time what you want them to see.
So easy.
They won't even do that.
They won't even do it. Reading the book is that you have to used to go to the library to get your information. Now it's in your hand. It's like, what?
It's scary.
Yeah.
The unknown is scary, and they like the comfort of knowing. Mm-hmm. So telling them that what they've known through, it's a very, very scary thing. You're wiping out the rug from underneath them. Like, remember what it was like when we first went through all this? We thought we were nuts.
I was scared, man. I was depressed for a little while. I'll tell you that. I was depressed for a little while, man.
Asking somebody to willfully put themselves through that. Most people will not do that because they have self-preservation, and their mind already knows that if you wipe out the rug from underneath them and tell them everything they know is a lie, and they've seen The Matrix, I mean, most of the world has. They know that when you do that, it's never a good thing. They don't want to know.
I actually want to watch them all over again.
Now with the new information and your eyes wide open, it's a new experience. I've watched a lot of them over again, and they're giving away so much in almost all of the movies they've released. That's why when everybody goes, what movie is it most like? I go, I don't think it's most like any of them. I think it's a little bit of all of them.
Remember when The Matrix first came out? I mean, none of us were awake at that time.
I just thought it was a cool movie. Yeah.
I always knew there was something to that movie. I always knew that there was something to that movie. Right. I'm
gonna be honest. I'd never watched it until later on. I didn't watch TV. I only listened to music. I was brainwashed by music because I like the rap.
There's so many ways to the brainwashing. Yeah. That's what gets everybody is. And they always go, well, it wouldn't be able to be hidden a secret that big. And I go, lots of them are. We do it worldwide all the time. The Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy.
Halloween coming up. I mean, it's all pagan.
Yeah.
It's all pagan.
That we already
I'll tell you, Christmas is the hardest one for me.
Yo, Halloween and Christmas is me too, dude.
I never liked Halloween. I never liked Halloween.
I loved Halloween.
I like
But
the dress up her. I never got it as a kid, so the idea of being
Anything
able
with
to dress up,
candy, man. If it was Easter, I'd like candy and eggs, man. Like everything
but
with
I could
candy,
pretend to
I
be
loved
dressed as
them.
her.
I'm dead serious though, but Christmas was my favorite. Because we had snow. I'm not in Florida pretending to have this real Christmas, man. I love it, dude, and it's hard to let go of that. I don't even put up a tree anymore. I
I
haven't
didn't
done
think
it
you
in the
could do
past
it.
2 years. Not even a baby one.
So I made up my own version as an adult because I didn't have any traditions to pass along.
I'll tell you right now, I knew I didn't have kids for a reason because of this
everything,
right here.
I tell you, I think everything does happen for a reason because if I had all my kids and I was paying the child support that I had to pay, there was no way that I could have gotten out of the system. I mean, like I would if I went to injure myself, I would have never slowed down enough to do the research on a lot of this stuff, and
Exactly, bro.
I matter of fact, the lady that threw me the tapes on about 9/11 being an inside job, the lady, I was painting her house,
Why you just
and
took yourself down? What did you just say?
That's
we would we would
awesome.
we would talk every day, as I was out there painting her house, and then she gave me the tapes, um, and it took me about 2 years to dive into the tapes, because I wasn't.
Wow.
It just I was too busy, and so
You're like, hey,
everything,
I'll throw these in.
and if you look at my life, everything I've been through has, I think, gotten me to be prepared for what we're gonna have to go through. I mean,
That's and
I've been homeless before. I've been incarcerated. I've been through drug, hooked on pain pills and
been there.
gotten off of them. So I know what it's than a son of a bitch, and I know what that's all about. So I mean, I've been through so much shit in my life that it's. I think it's prepared me for what we are going to be going through.
Absolutely,
So
dude. Me and you have a lot in common, bro. Believe it or not, you're just a little older than me, but dude, we have a lot in common. I've been through the same
mhm.
shit, bro, as you. Just I'm younger, I've been there, I've done that, and I don't know, man. It's just weird, dude. I try to tell my girl because the person she met, I am not the person today. I used to be a bad. I'm not even bragging, man. No, I'm not like knock people
well,
out. No, no, none of like that. I was just way different than I am now. I wasn't nice all the
are you
time. I was just an
guys,
asshole.
besides the Mandela effect? Have you guys been noticing the synchronicities, like left and right, the synchronicities? For instance, I met a girl. Now she's not a girlfriend or anything, just a friend. About, I don't know, about a year ago, and but we never really started talking until we had to start riding together to an hour to Wausau and back, and
What?
so we started talking, and she started talking about her dad, who was in the military, who who was really he was called his nickname was called Roadrunner because he was really fast from running from bullets, I guess, or whatever. But anyways, they called him Roadrunner, right? And he had all this stuff Roadrunner. This is her dad. My dad had a Roadrunner tattoo on his fucking arm. What is the chances of that? Talk about
Is
synchronicities.
that what you mean? Oh, is that what you mean? I'm sorry, I'm a sped, bro. You mean everything happens for a reason?
No, I'm
That's what I
saying,
call
well,
Oh,
it.
I think everything does happen
synchronicities.
for a reason, but I'm talking about
You
the
mean
synchronicities.
Quinky Dink.
that
Put that on the shelf.
that shows. It
That's what
shows
they
you
tell
that
you, though.
this is all not real. This is not real.
No, I know what you mean.
Anytime you see a synchronicity, that's what it tells me. I don't know what it tells you guys, but when I see a synchronicity, it's telling me right there, this is not real. This is all like some sort of planned thing. You know,
No,
like
everything happens for a reason. That's what I believe. If you die, I believe you die, man. My mom died, and that was the worst. I had friends die. That sucks, right? It's terrible, man. I've never had a family member. My first family member that died that I care about. That was my mom, and then I looked at it, and then, you know what's crazy? After she passed away, 2 months later, all this happened. All this happened. So I'd call it a blessing in disguise, or maybe just God was ready to take her. You know, I just, because you know how hard it would have been. You know how hard it would have been for me to wear a mask and to go in there in a nursing home and see my mom go through all this stuff. Like, I think he should have helped. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I don't know. Maybe she just died and that's just it, you know?
Listen, I
don't believe that. Because there's so much stuff that happened later.
David, I had the Mandela effect hit me in December of 2016, right? 6 months later, I'm burying my closest cousin I grew up with. He's only a year younger than me. I'm burying after the Mandela effect hit me. 2 weeks later, I buried my father. 6 later,
your father?
And this is all, okay. In 2017, my father passed. So my cousin passed away. 2 weeks later, my father passed away, and then 6 months later, my uncle passed away. So I had them three deaths to deal with, plus the Mandela effect. And I tell you, I thought I was losing it because I'm still recovering from kidney failure. You know, so I've got recovering from kidney failure, Mandela effects hitting me left and right, and then I lose 3 family members in less than a year. I went 9 days. I didn't even know it was possible. I went 9 days. Now I'm going to start being real honest with you guys about something, and I'm going to get to it right here. I probably shouldn't even go this far, but I feel.
Well, then shut up. Shut up.
No, I didn't sleep for 9 days. 9 days, no sleep at all. And
so you had some help.
After about 6 days or 7 days, I went to the doctor. And I said, hey, I haven't slept in 7 days. This is what's going on in my life. He gives me these pills, right? He gives me these Ambien, I think they're called. So they're sleeping pills.
Really?
They're like,
that's it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty
and it
strong.
Helps your they help your withdrawals and whatever and all that good shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's not is Ambien a sleeping medicine?
No, it is. It's anxiety and it helps you sleep and it helps your withdrawals, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Well,
they give it to alcoholics, all kinds of people. Any addiction, they give it to, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, David, let me talk.
I'm sorry.
So, anyways, he gives me the sleeping medicine. He gives me 24 of these things, right? With no refills because they're supposedly really strong. And so I take these sleeping pills. It says take one every 6 to 12 hours or something like that, or as needed. So I took one. 2 hours later, I'm not sleeping. So I take another one. 2 hours later, I'm not sleeping. I take another one. Da da da. So it goes on and on, right? I took the whole bottle in about 36 hours. The whole fucking bottle, and I'm still not sleeping. So I'm
That's
like,
why you
okay, I
didn't.
should have overdosed there. You know how many times I should have died since my kidney failure? And I'm supposed to be on a sleep apnea machine, which I finally just got, but I'm so used to not even wearing it now. Every time I put it on, I'm fucking hitting it off in the middle of the night. So
Right?
I'm sleeping most of the night without a machine. I can't die. I cannot die. I'm telling you guys. Wherever I am right now, I'm not dying anymore. I
Well,
don't
dude, you
know
better, hey,
what's going.
better reel that in, bro. Reel that in because you can. I'm just saying, you've been lucky. I'm just,
That's a
dude.
lot
I
of
wouldn't
luck.
say that. Yeah, dude.
Patty,
I don't think we die
And
anymore, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I
no,
don't
don't
think
think that, bro. Go walk out in front of a taxi. See what happens. You'll
well,
feel
no,
it.
you can't do it that way.
No,
no,
but I'm
no.
just saying, dude. Don't think like that.
Yeah. But
Why? What's
you
wrong
don't
with
you don't
thinking
need
that way?
you don't need to have a breathing apparatus
What's
to
wrong with thinking that way?
push your lungs. I
Hey,
mean,
hey, Winston, welcome. What is wrong with thinking that way, David? And there's silence, silence, silence.
I don't think that way is a good idea. I think you could come back and even it's going to be even worse if you took yourself out. But if it happens, like I don't, I told you, I showed you my breathing apparatus and told you about my cousin. It told me he couldn't even take a nap without the dang thing. Before I knew about the Mandela effect, and I thought that was weird. I went up there and the VA gave me this damn thing that's hooked up to Wi-Fi that they told me a computer is going to regulate what breath's going into me at night. And I use it for a little bit, and my beard and stuff would grow out, and my son's laying there next to me in his king size bed, and he was young, and it was like going blah 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 blah, and I was doing nothing but waking me up. I think we're supposed to wake up. I think we're supposed to. Here evidently it's a with the different tubes and stuff that's going on with our nostrils and stuff. Here, I think it's totally natural to stop breathing, and then your body kick starts itself back up. I mean, because you can't even kickstart your heart here the same way anymore. So I think it's
Hey,
a natural thing, and I don't trust a piece of equipment that's on Wi-Fi for an AI to put over my nose to shoot air down me all night long when it's going to keep deregulating what pressures are going through the way I'm breathing. I'd rather wake up on my own, or if I die on my own, okay. How many times have I died?
hey, Texas Danny.
I ain't gonna do it.
I apologize, Danny. I did not see you backstage. So if you come back in, I just got your message. So if you come back in, um, I'll get you on. I totally didn't see you. I'm so sorry. I do want you on, Danny. So I'm sorry. I always have problems getting onto anyone's chat stream. Um, I get the StreamYard numbers, but I don't know who to send it to. Huh? I just click on the link and it takes you right through. Just automatically takes you through. I don't know about you guys, but I've never had to like personally put the numbers in or whatever. But Nuthouse said maybe you can't die till you get through to the end of the game. You know, or I have been dying and I just keep waking up in the same sort of world, just a little different. Like, you ever see that show Sliders? If you watch that show Sliders, oh my god, you guys got to watch this show Sliders. It's from like the early '90s.
It's
But
on Netflix, right?
I don't know. I think it's on Hulu.
Yeah, one of those. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. So anyways, so Sliders, they this kid, he's in his basement, he's a genius, and he builds a portal, and they get like three more people in with him, and they go to this world, and it's just like our world, just a little different. Or in some cases, there's been shows where it's been drastically different, but still the same Earth and everything, you know. So anyways, it's just a different dimension. So they go to different dimensions, but they're popping up on the same look like planet, you know. And so they have at the beginning of the show, it shows all these planets of Earth, you know, like just nonstop. So there's so many to go through. There's so many different possibilities, so many choices. So you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
there could be a lot, you know. So I mean, am I waking up on am I dying on these other places and waking up on another Earth like Sliders, you know, but our consciousness is sliding, you know. It's like they need the whole body on TV to do it, but we
yeah,
don't need the whole body to go. We just need our consciousness to go because there's another one of us on
yeah.
the next
Right.
Earth. So with him, when they're sliding, there's four of them, and every time they slid and they got to another Earth, there was another one of them on that Earth. It may be a good one or maybe an evil one. So it's a kind of neat. So, anyways, during Sliders, you get to the fourth episode, right? I think they got made 3 seasons or so. But you get to the fourth episode because I just watched it the other day, and I shit you not, the fourth episode is all about a pandemic. A pandemic. So the programming started way back in the early '90s when I can see it now, but I sure the hell didn't see it back then. You know what I'm saying, everybody?
Yes. You know what? I want to say this though. I understand what you're saying, dude, and it makes sense. But this is how I know I am not dead and still here. When I woke up to somebody that I haven't seen in 10 years, and they tell me memories about what we did when we were kids.
I have people that thought I was dead already.
Yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they, unless they switch with me, then I'm just saying, like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I know.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I literally had friends who thought that I was dead already, that I had died.
Oh yeah, because yeah, that's different. Yeah, I guess that's a little different.
I mean,
Yeah, but
not because
but I,
I think I died when I was 13 also because of what had happened to me when I was 13. So, and them are the friends I'm talking about. When I was 18, I moved out of that town when I was like 14.
well, welcome to my realm.
And so when I went back to visit my friends that I had there when I was 18, and when I started meeting all of them, they're like, wow, you're alive? I thought you died. And I'm like, what? And they told me how they knew that I died, and that is what I thought I died from. And you look at it now, but I didn't put all them pieces together until after the Mandela effect hit me, you know? So it's like I don't know how this works, but I truly think that I passed away when I was 13, and then I did it again in 2016.
You probably did, but you just came back, is what I'm thinking. Do you
I
know what I
don't know
mean?
what. Well,
I
we
don't
do.
know
We
either,
get
bro.
in any game you get three turns, right?
Three
You get three
chances,
lives.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
I
I'm
don't know,
looking at.
man. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't know, man, but we're here,
Well,
man.
I mean, I plan on winning this game. If it is a game, I'm going to win it because I'm going out as Christ conscious. You know,
Yeah. And they say you might come back. I don't know about that
I
stuff,
I'm
man. I
I'm
hope not.
so I am so with Christ that I know that everything's going to be fine. So, and
Everything will
we
be
all have
okay.
we all have Christ within us, right? We all have Christ within us, and
Like it or not.
if we stick to our guns and we rise above this, we are all Christ rising.
Facts. We
You
have the
know,
church. We have the temple.
He's coming back within all of us.
No, absolutely. We just need to get together and get enough of us together. Just gotta be a narrow path, like it says in the Bible, man.
I wish I
I don't
had a
think
cheat code. I
I
wish
don't
I
think
had a cheat code. Wouldn't it be nice if you had a cheat code? Nut house.
yeah, right. I
Would you use it if you had an option to a cheat code? Would you use it? I don't know if
no.
I would use it. I don't
I
think I
want
would.
to go. I want to learn and go through it. That's what I want to do. And even if I fail, I
Wouldn't
then
that be
fail me. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
yeah? A cheat code would be like committing suicide. I think. You know,
Facts. That's it. That's a good. Yeah, actually, that's a good analogy, man. Because you didn't do anything. You just raced by us all, and
what did you learn? You didn't learn anything.
no, you know what he's gonna say? Step away from me, you work of iniquity. I never knew you,
Yeah,
and that's a scary thing, bro. Scary thing. I don't ever want to hear that. But I know I'm not perfect, dude. I have my problems, and
I
I'm
I
not.
am so
Yeah, I wear
afraid.
my heart on my sleeve, bro. I don't care. I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
me
You
too.
know.
I'm so afraid that I will not be accepted, but I know I already am. I know I know he loves me, but you still have that in the back of your mind, like you're not good enough. You know,
It's because you got that
you're
guilt,
not good
man,
enough. Well, that's what we've been taught.
and the fear of God too, as well.
Yeah, and
I think about him all the time, man.
I know I'm good enough. I know Cammy's good enough. I know that you're good enough, David.
I don't feel
I
that way,
know
but
Sharky's good enough. Singeman's good enough. Nut House is good enough. We are all good enough to be within Christ.
I think we're right there. I think I'm right there anyway. I'm just being honest, man. Like, I think I have more work to do. That's all. You know, I'm just
Work about what?
in my faith and in the
Oh,
walk that I walk. You know, I think I need to do better, man. And I'm just keeping it 100. That's all.
yeah. You know the way I've lived life for a long time is I've
It was all
always
about me. That's the way I used to be.
well, me too early on in my 20s. But I mean, I've gone a good 30 years of every day trying to be a better person. And for the longest time, I just always would be like, I'm the person that can be. If you had $1 million, you could trust me. Within that $1 million, I would not come out of there with $1 because it's not mine. And I am that type of a person. I could be your best friend in the world until you stab me in the back. I will be the most faithful friend in the world. I will always have your back. I will always, make sure that, try to make sure you're okay. But I mean, I wouldn't, try to hurt you or stab you in the back or, I would want people to I treat people how I want to be treated.
I want to be treated.
And
Yeah.
that saying can't be any better. I mean, it's easy.
I used to
We all
just be.
we all want to be treated with love and respect. And
Absolutely, man.
I try my best. I'm not perfect, but I try my best to try to love everybody and treat them with love and respect. It's hard.
Me-
It's really hard because I'm not a saint, and I have my moments.
It's all
And
new to us.
yeah, and it's just like, I hope, because I sin every day, so I hope I could be good enough to be, well, I mean, there I go again. I know I'm good enough.
Everybody,
I know I'm good enough to be loved by the Lord.
but
Right?
are you?
You guys
You
all
know, that's the thing. But he loves us regardless. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what we think, but it's what we do. You know what I mean? And he knows we're gonna mess up, and I know that too. But it's just even just feeling bad for messing up is a good thing. You know what I mean? But I used to just care about me and me. That was it. When I was younger, dude, I didn't. I mean, I'm not to sound like an asshole, but no, I did care if somebody got hurt or if the normal things. But mostly everything was for me, dude. I didn't, or for my family. I didn't care about anybody else. Now, dude, you find me, every time I get a chance, I give $1 to a bum, whatever, dude, or a couple dollars. I hate to call them bums, to be honest, but what else? You know what I mean? People that are struggling, like I try to help as many as people as I can, and I ain't got a lot to tell you, but I try to help as many as people as I can. But mostly, I try to help the people that are around me. You know, but like when you go out to eat or something, and you see some guy in the corner, and you just feel bad.
Yeah.
And I know he's probably gonna go buy heroin or alcohol with it, but still give him the money anyway, because that's their choice. That's free will. But I still try to help,
Hmm.
Who knows? He might have went and bought food with that. I don't know. Just, you never know. You can't judge. Just get, you know. That's what I've
Yeah.
learned. No more. It's hard not to judge, man. I'll tell you that much. It's easy to judge. Easy to be mean and be like, oh, look at this guy on live stream asking for money. Da 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 da. Yeah, not knowing that it's time consuming and you know how much it takes to edit a video. You dumbass. And judging again because he's a dumbass. But you know what I mean? But people just don't understand. People just locked in their ways for being brainwashed, dubbed down from the TV, and the only thing we know: school, freaking TV, the radio, sports. It's the weatherman, even though he lies to you too. Believe it or not, it's everything, man. Everything is connected. Just like in this truth stuff, and everything's connected. If it's to the giggles, to the shizzles, to the bizzles, it's all connected. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's facts, and that's why, like, I learned about Mandela. I was on 9/11 before. I learned about Mandela. Then it brought me to flat Earth, and then it brought me to all the rabbit holes, and then it brought me to Yeshua, which I don't know anybody that goes down this rabbit hole that you cannot say there's no creator. At least, I mean, you might not believe in Jesus or whatever, but tell me there's no creator, then I don't. To me, I don't think you're a truther, in my opinion, because that's where it takes. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could be a truther and not believe in a creator, but I just don't see how you don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, by me saying this, I'm not making any excuse for them.
And I just judged. Did you see that?
Yeah, you did. But
that's how easy it is.
Everybody who is awake is on different levels to being awake. You know, so
I'm not talking about those kind. I'm talking about the head honchos that do videos and like people that have been in it for a while and still deny it. That's who I'm talking. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, no, I
you know what I mean?
I wasn't even, you know, it really had nothing to do with what you had just said. I was just putting that out there. But
I'm glad you did.
Did you see that video? Did I send you that video of that preacher who said that he was like preaching? He's like in the it's like I believe
with that girl
in,
crying.
He said, "I believe in the Jesus that rose from the cave or whatever, and that hung from the tree." He said,
"Tree, yeah."
And I'm like, "What? What?
Yeah.
Wait a second."
The girl that's watching is crying with her glasses on. She's like, "Yeah,
yeah," and yeah, it's one of them TikToks where it's like, yeah, woohoo, yeah, oh yeah, he's saying it all.
It's because of the way he's saying it.
So, anyways, I passed it on to a few people on Messenger, and I get a response by one person that said, "Well, Pat, he means because the cross was made out of wood. That's why he said a tree." And I went, "What?" I said, "What kind of excuse is that?" I said, "Just because I live in a house, you can't say I live in a tree." I mean, I screwed that up.
Right.
Just because I build my house out of wood, you can't say I live in a tree. You know, so I take that as the same thing as her trying to say that, well, Pat, he was hung on a cross, but it was made out of wood. So that's why he said a tree.
No, it's always been a cross. It's just been changed. And when I sent you that comment, it was from the last video you sent me of that girl snapping and singing on the TikTok. Well, you sent me two videos. You sent me the one of that pastor talking that shit. And then the other one was a girl snapping her fingers singing about friggin' all her rights and how we're not going to let you stomp on them. And that was fire. But that's the comment I meant. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to, do you think
that was good?
I'm going to show that video right now.
You should, dude. Both of them if you can.
It's a fun video. I sent it to you, so I'm going to go into your...
I'm going to sign off of here and just watch on screen because I had to do a few things with the cats anyway.
Are you okay? You look like you're going to cry.
I'm exhausted. I haven't had a night solid sleep in over a month because I have a sick kitten.
Is that why?
Sleeps on top of me and cries in the middle of the night, so I'm up several times a night.
Yeah, you look really tired.
I'm exhausted.
I wish I could take a cat off you.
Thanks for coming on. Even though you were really tired, I appreciate you coming on. And
I had to come on and put kittens on. And if you get taken down, you mentioned 7-Eleven without the code words. So
how can I get a hold of you to find out if you can come on when I run that stream, that special stream I'm gonna run.
Well, you'll have my email, don't you?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
Are you a Canuck too?
I do have it.
So,
And that just made me think of something. Please, if anybody, because I haven't been getting any donations, if somebody at all, because I know a few people that used to always donate to my Cash App, please do not donate to Cash App, because that got taken over by a hacker. So I'm so sorry. Get your money back.
You gotta terminate that, bro, if you can.
They won't let me. They won't even let me in there. That's just like my other Facebook account. I can't even
Dude,
get
that's
into the Facebook account that he's got control of.
PayPal's good though, right?
What?
PayPal's good. I've donated to you on PayPal. You should be good on PayPal, right?
Oh yeah, I'm good on PayPal. He didn't get in there.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy, dude. Usually they can't hack into stuff like that.
Well, it was my own fault.
That's weird.
It was my own fault. I fell for a scam.
anyway, I'm going. So
Thank you,
goodbye.
Cammy. Have a good night. Love you.
Have a good night.
Good night, Tammy.
See everybody.
I'm gonna play this TikTok video right now. I found it, and I can play TikTok on here, right? Here we go.
If you got the vaccine, that's really good for you. And if you chose not to get the jab, it's okay too. Maybe you forgot, but we live in a country where we have a constitution that says we are free. People like to say that we are anti-vax, when in reality we just want more useful facts. Last year's world heroes are this year's unemployed, and trust in our government is absolutely destroyed. It's time we stand together. Equality for all. Just remember, united we stand, and divided we shall fall. If you got the vaccine, that's really good for.
That was cool, yeah. That was a good one. I thought that was good.
Yeah, you should play it one more time.
What's that?
You should play that other one. You should play the other one. That guy preaching of that girl crying.
Oh yeah.
With the tree.
Yeah, I gotta find it. Oh, there it is.
It's gonna be right there. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to this.
The world is in need of anything right now. It is a church that knows Christ and knows how to preach Christ and knows how to worship Christ and knows how to keep her eyes on Jesus. Enough with it. Enough with this stuff of buildings that we call churches being filled with people that we call Christians, but lost folk coming to the house and nobody finding Jesus because Jesus is not in the building. I still believe that the old rugged cross and the empty tomb and the man who hung on that tree is enough to save every red, yellow, black, white, rich, poor, from whatever country you came from. There is only one name under heaven given among men whereby we are saved. It is the name of Jesus. The world is in need of anything right.
And that's not even his name. He wasn't even hung on a tree.
That's sad. I mean, it's a Mandela effect. It's got it, right? It's got to be
No, it is. No, it is, because he was always hung on the cross. It's the same thing with the lion and the lamb.
No, what I'm saying is the preachers, they.
Oh, he's downloaded.
I know, I know. No, I know it's a Mandela effect. But I'm just saying that as far as the preachers go, they don't know. They here, wherever here is, they have always known it to be he was hung from a tree. You know what I'm saying? Is wherever we are, you can't change like the Kit Kat logo. I remember the dash in between the Kit Kat. So here, it's never been there, right? You cannot bring that dash back. So,
No,
like the preachers here, are they all like that? Are they all saying this here? I mean,
no,
I've not gone to
I
church
don't believe that.
or anything since, um, since 2016. So I don't know. Since I've been Mandela affected, I don't know. I've not gone to church. I don't know if they're still. Are
Yeah,
they all saying this here?
I would imagine some of them are, but not all of them. But I haven't been to church in a while either, bro. That's not a church. That's just a corporation, in my opinion. I think all churches are corporations. In a way, they really are. Good people, yes. Not denying that. There are some great people you can find. Not saying that, but it's the people that run the churches, and it's mostly Catholic. And then the last church I've been to, I was baptized as Episcopalian. So I mean, that's just I guess it's similar to the Christian, but it's probably like Catholic, and yeah, just probably caca. So yeah, I
Well,
mean, I don't.
David. Oh, go ahead. Finish up.
No, I was just gonna say that damn it, I just had it just slipped my mind.
Sorry about
But it's all
that.
right, man. I know you probably want to crash, dude. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Friggin', it's good to vent and talk to good, like-minded people like yourself. So we'll talk again and hit me up. You know how to get a hold of me, so we can
That,
do whenever that you want to do that stream. I'm down.
yeah, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I will definitely let you know
Uh,
when it's gonna be, and um, like I said, it's gonna. I know the time is gonna be the same, pretty much time. So it's just the day, but I'll let you know. I appreciate you doing that,
yeah,
and I appreciate anybody else that wants to
yeah,
help out do that. So, all right.
definitely,
Uh,
man. I'll see what I
I'm
can do.
gonna.
Okay, man.
Thanks, David. Have a good night. Uh,
You too, brother. Later.
Cammy,
Peace to the
hold
chat.
on, hold on. Cammy said king, when the King James Bible says Jesus was hanged on a tree, the Greek word thus translated is oxalon, as wood. The Bible says Jesus was hanged on a tree. Greek word also. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody, and thanks, Cammy, for coming on and everything, and your wisdom, and thanks to David for coming on, and Rick, and uh, who else? Oh, Mad Pieman and Sharky. Thank you, guys. My memory is getting bad, but hey, I can still pull every one of you out of the hat, even though it was only 5 minutes ago that you're all on. Ask me a week from now. Name everybody that was on that show. Da 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 da. I'd probably do it. We'll try that out. It also says cross. Okay. Used to say it was a cross. He not stalked. Acts 5:30, the God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom he slew and hanged. All right, guys.